Anybody? Anyone who completed CMS earlier? Or you wish Hawkins was online?
Hawkins is fucking medical anymore.
Oh, that's right. Well, still, she has within 6 months, so.
Yep.
Oh, you can not.
Not how that works.
Are we?
No, it actually is. This is how it works, as far as I was told.
Evening, folks.
Evening, XO. How you going?
Doing alright. How about you?
Sergeant
I
Smith,
can't complain.
Yes.
Are we not supposed to have radios?
You're supposed to have radios. Why do you say that?
I'm not seeing one.
You'll have to pull the radio from the equipment box because Sergeant Smith is running an old template that has them separate.
All right,
So,
I'll do that. Thank you.
no problem.
We're supposed to use one of the task force templates?
I mean, not sure why you're using a task force template from 3 cycles ago, but
No, I'm saying, am I supposed to? Because I'm using right now just a normal approach template.
nope, you're on the task force alpha template from 0219.
I am?
Yep.
Alright, everyone disconnect. Oh no, this could be a pain in the butt. Love it. Whatever. If it blows up, then I'll just put it back in.
Okay, well that's off to a good start. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm starting the stream a little bit early because I don't really know what's actually gonna fucking happen in terms of getting shit underway here, so thought it was a good idea to get started early before I forget about it.
Roll off comms, 5 mics.
That was me.
So now we actually have all the squads to choose from. Nice.
What do you mean?
Because the task
Before
force,
we had to slot in platoon or squad, platoon 2, I think.
it would have been Havoc 1 because it was a task
Yeah,
force alpha
sorry.
template. Alright, let's reconfigure this loadout. Sergeant Smith, can you hear me?
Yes.
Are we going at day or at night?
We're doing it during dusk.
Okay. Alright, let's take a little bit of one of everything. I think is going to be the plan. Alright, let's try this again. Nope, nope. Yep. Awesome. Base stations, no, this is Dagger requesting radio check on frequency 70 over. Is he even loaded in? God damn it.
I'm loading back in time now. Tech Sergeant said.
Yeah, that's right, I
Sure.
just figured that out.
If
I never said I was smart, okay?
it's okay, it was only implied. Still on training server 1.
Safe. Exo, just so you know, I'm going to be on 130 and 132 instead of my normal set of company nets, just to easier coordinate with these guys in terms of their inserts and extracts tonight.
Did 132?
Yeah, I'll be on 130 and 132 just in case.
Okay.
Unless you specifically wanted me on a 3-1
Yeah,
derivative.
Yeah, stick your long range on 3-1. That way you and I can talk on there if need be.
Good copy.
In Alpha, please, OT. Rifleman.
Okay. I'm on 3-1 long range.
Ready to check your one.
Lima Charlie on 3-1.
Copy.
And yeah, I have my new starting screen, which is just like the kind of semi-overlay over my armor, because I think it's a little bit more interesting than the same slideshow all the time. So, because I'm kind of still doing stuff, it's just really not, you know, pertinent to the
Oh, wow,
content
this
of the
is a
stream.
Christmas miracle.
If we're handing out miracles, I'll have one.
Oh, only had enough for one person,
Oh.
which was me. And everything apparently they decided, oh, never mind, spoke too soon.
Laying you up on 7-0. He's in.
Dagger 1-3, Phoenix 1-4, radio check at 70.
1-4, get your 5x5, 7-0.
Heard you saying 1-3, 1-4 out.
Hails you. Where did the fucking... XO just fucking vanished. Oh, they just jumped up one channel. Alright, that's fine. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, same.
Tabor comp showing 132.2. How copy?
Saber, this is Nibs. Read you 5x5, 132.2, over.
Roger, out.
Oh, yes, right. I'm missing it.
Sometime soon, I'm gonna get real fucking mad at someone for saying how copy while they're doing a radio check. It is implied. The pro word radio check literally means, how do you copy me?
32.1 over.
Lima Charlie.
Copy that, Sergeant. I'll cut out redundancy.
Thank you very much. My OCD will appreciate it a lot.
God damn it, you're gonna make me.
Alright. So yeah, we're gonna be doing...
Am I missing something here?
Actually, let me just check here real quick what the... Because this came to us as a like an aviation support request. So let me go to the thread and recap on what he said he was doing. He wasn't too specific. I just said I'd be here. He was doing,
Lima Charlie point
I
one.
think, a couple of different inserts and extracts is I think the plan,
Cool.
because he wanted us for 90
What
to
are you
120 minutes. So we'll hopefully it means we get to do just a lot of short flights backwards and forwards. So should be pretty good. Oh, that was me too. Nope.
Normally, Specialist Per, are you qualified for CS?
That is an AFM.
Do you have the kit? If not, fall out and get the kit out of the box.
Will do.
Specialist Per is 2IC and CLS. We get
That was me, guys. Don't worry, that's my team speak.
They are. If not, we'll run a 3-man team. Otherwise, Mariota and Pereira will be team 2.
That was still me. Alright, I've closed my TeamSpeak chat. If any of you get a TeamSpeak ding, this time it's you. This time I can't help you. Alright, fair enough. Just walk behind the box, find a naked XO.
Okay, Nibs, once again, you're supposed to be in Alpha.
Copy. Sorry.
Push red and you can be running at me with team 1.
Copy, I'm with you, Stuart.
Specialist Pereira. Our Specialist Pereira is
I'll have to be yellow, I think, is the way these guys do color, because Smith and Mike normally push green, so...
Mariota is 4IC. You do a radio check in point 1, private nibs.
Lane, you said you were 1-4, right?
Aries is 5.
Any station, this is Nibs, radio check frequency 132.1, over.
Lima Charlie 132.1.
Lane, you said you were Phoenix 1-4, right? That's your current assignment?
Affirm.
Alright,
Yep.
cool. LT, I heard you on 312, by the way.
Okay, copy that.
I have extra turnaround pod.
Have you guys done the testing to figure out what the actual range is on these radios now, since it's not what we thought it'd be?
It's slightly complicated, but the range listed in the arsenal is the current actual range. But terrain interference kicks in and kind of screws it up a little bit.
Ready check on 132.
Okay.
Over.
But yeah, with the whip out, it should be about like 40 Ks. So
Copy.
I think with the whip folded, it's the same as the other antennas, which are advertised as a 20-kilometer backpack. But we all know that in practice, you don't get 20 clicks out of them because you just can't get direct line of sight in armor.
Yep. Affirm. Alright, sounds good.
Also, actually, just so you know, your iPro seems to have gone missing in your little uniform swap there.
Well, that's enough to piss off the Pope. Thank you.
Yeah, so I was checking about the helmet cam earlier, whatever. I was checking to see if it works inside the Apache gunner.
It doesn't.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering whatever, because if it did, and especially in like Thunder's case, for 74th, then they would actually have like legit saddle capability. So unless you guys can actually see their data on tablet, like when they're using their targeting pod, and they can transmit video or whatever, that it's not actually like true Link 16 saddle capability. So
yeah, it's not quite as like fully
Aries, looks like I need help fill in
high
with
speed.
an AR, so I'll be stepping off that.
Yeah, it's not quite as high speed as it would ideally be. Good copy, XO. Got you stepping down off 3-1. This is Dagger 13 signing on frequency 75. Alright, we should be getting close to getting this thing started, I would think. We're at 10 past, so shouldn't take them long, I wouldn't say.
No, I won't. All right. Fat.
Dagger 13 requesting a radio check on frequency 130 over.
They do. Gotta run around the perimeter a couple more times.
yeah, I think they hopped out of net. So
Yep. I just figured that out. Super smart. But I can stand here and talk to myself with the best of them.
That is correct.
that's what 75 is for. It is literally the talk to yourself frequency.
I mean, I wish
In this
I
capacity.
wish
Some
I could pick
people,
up
call
an
that
ATC
early,
job.
and some people have been communicating. So
I still need to watch. I still need to watch that stream that you did with the ATC Tower Pro, I think, or whatever it was.
Tower 3D.
Yeah, I really want to see that.
It's I have it pretty easy, to be honest, because I'm just doing fucking tower. Lantier got screwed because he was doing ground at fucking LAX.
still nipple ranks.
That was my TeamSpeak, guys. It's mine. No one check your TeamSpeak.
You still nipple ranks?
Time.
Oh.
Alright. So, this whole attention to training video that we're doing,
Probably tell
live fire slides, okay? So, just stick around for the ride real quick. Alright, so, there's a couple things here. Number one.
So my team's weak, guys.
Stuart, obviously, I know you read the op order, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Alright, good. So as we see here in the op order, of course, it's going to be one, the sporting element. So we're going to be making our way towards the 23 yet? Oh, not yet. So, Mr. Lane?
He went back to the box side.
Copy. Are you able to tell them that, that request him at 2030 and you guys can be here this early?
Yeah, no, that's right. He's he's happy to hang around. No big deal.
Copy. Alright, cool. Alright, so as you know, it's going to be paired up with a weapon squad, so it's going to be more the sporting element. So this whole training exercise is going to be comprised to somewhat of what the op order is, okay? Now what I'm going to go over is something very briefly. Number one, what to do in the cases if we're going through a town when we know we have to capture an HVT. Okay. Number two, what to do when making your way towards your lane, which means the sections of the town that you're supposed to be clearing out, while taking fire from another section that's not yours. Right. Then number three, how to keep yourself.
Greenwood Ground. This is Dagger signing off. 7-5. I'll be transitioning back up to 3-1.
And you're not crossing through areas you're not supposed to cross through, which means the LOA. All right. Any questions?
Cypher, thanks for the resub, buddy.
So now I'm gonna open this to everybody else. You can answer these questions that I'm gonna throw out, and then we'll just go ahead and move on to the next section. So number one.
I never did that shit you asked me to do yesterday either, because I'm a terrible human. I will definitely get that done for you after we're done here today.
Trying to capture HVT. So number one, what do we know automatically is not allowed? HE, amazing. Why HE is not allowed?
Because we could accidentally blow up at the HVT.
Accidentally blow up the HVT. Alright. So generally HVTs have berets, right? That's generally what's going to happen. But my assumption, though, is that during the briefing, they will show us how the HVT looks like. Am I correct, Lieutenant Tales, Lieutenant Margiota?
I have no information on that. I just, what the op order says, he's dressed in officer uniform.
Copy. So most likely, like I said, a beret. Okay, Raji,
a quick comment on that one too, Sergeant, if I can. From an S2 standpoint, during deployments, you guys will get workups on the HVTs in advance, but obviously for FTX, we're not technically fighting an op force, so you won't get a full character profile like you will on deployment.
Copy. Thank you, Sir Hardman.
Hey, McCoy, and thank you, Diver, for the gifted sub. Taking the night off too many officers.
My team leaders here now, so we'll keep the team to 3. I don't want you to be that bored, L2.
Fair enough.
Thank you, sir.
You're gonna have 4 men in Bravo?
No. Oh, and Lane's in here too. Oh, excellent. Well, then I can talk to you without chewing up a net, so that'll be handy. Needed an armor break tonight, I can imagine.
You can't be that bored shooting a fucking AR.
Yeah, do you have?
There, sir.
Yeah, Sergeant Smith. I'll just if you don't have the 4th body, and I'll just stick with it.
Roger, sir. Okay, so yeah, of course, we're not going to use HE on. All
right. Do I need to be
on an HVT? I mean, that well in the town when we know as HVTs. Okay.
So yeah, we're just doing lecture portion right now, but I'll get my Streamlabs switched over.
That tells us.
Say again. I had radio traffic.
When we were told that there's an HVT we're in search for, what does that also tell us?
We're going to be clearing out every building.
I'll forget. I'm not going to forget.
We're clearing out every building. We're not actually doing what.
Absolutely not going to forget.
Which is what?
Look, let me.
Smart us. Taking contact from the building.
Yep, there you go.
Here's the question: can I get A and D done before Smith finishes his lecture?
Now, here's number one thing, though. We're still doing this one thing.
Uh-oh.
If you take fire, or there's imminent threat known to another building, and we haven't cleared out certain buildings.
Okay, no, we're good. I can still log in. We're fine.
If need be, alright? But here's my thinking, or my saying to it. My advice is to keep on moving while using cover to your best advantage towards that building. So keep clearing that building as best as you can, but keep yourself covered from the other building taking fire from. This way, I know it's hard. That's when you clear that building you took fire from, and you're trying to backtrack to go back to those other buildings taking fire from now. Now you're getting engaged from both fronts, the front and to the rear, instead of only getting engaged from the front. You guys see what I'm trying to show you there? Or understand what I'm saying there?
Sure.
All right. So try your best to find as much cover as you can, basically using those buildings as you cover. Make your way through those buildings to get towards that building taking fire from. All right. Now, number 2, when you take fire from other places, make sure you call.
I got pretty good on this, yeah.
Because people don't like to
I mean, he is trying to cover a lot of materials,
Here's
so.
what can happen. Let's say Alpha's breaching a building. They clearing the building right now. They're on the 2nd floor. They just finished clearing the building, right? But Bravo starts to take heavy fire from a certain building from a machine gunner on the rooftop, right? That machine gunner has their position locked down. Bravo can't peek from any other area without having to cross through an open lane, okay? If Bravo calls it up, this is what helps out for them. Alpha is already on the 2nd floor. Alpha has a good aerial view throughout the rest of the mount. And you guys realize that one of the moving routes of mount is from air instead of from air.
Alright, there you go, Diver. There's your racks. Enjoy.
Bravo, Bravo. Let me just have. Oh yeah, Lieutenant Taylor is Bravo. Okay. Alright, where was I? So Bravo will be able to actually take out that person who is on that but in the roof or 2nd floor of that building, because that enemy personnel does not have eyes on Bravo, eyes on Alpha, but eyes on Bravo. So you see how that plays out by just.
I think this complex and extensive topic we cover, yeah. A combination of mount, HVTs, and air
You
assault.
can't rely on your team leaders. You got to make sure you guys are calling that up, okay? Even if your team leader sees it, hey, CL or hey, Bravo or Alpha, you got enemy in the 2nd floor story building, whatever else. That way, Alpha could suppress him or take him out while you guys make your way towards that building, all right? So communication should always flow quickly, all right? Now I know here's one of my
Lane, thanks for the sub, buddy. Appreciate it.
struggles that I have is micromanaging, right? I'll micromanage my team or my squad to death if I'm not paying attention to it, right? So, with flow of communication, y'all clogging up that net, I wouldn't have even a chance to talk. That's why team leaders and team members.
We can press all this here to get air assault.
From even trying to give out communication down. Now, granted, if something's very important, of course, I'm going to try to take control of that net. But try to keep up the communication, all right? Now, that's that first section here. Now, what's the second section I need to go over? Now I know nobody was taking notes. That's that face. All right. Now HVTs. Now when we're clearing out through the town looking for an HVT, some things we gotta be very important about. If we notice the HVT is a certain building, make sure you call it up so that we can know where it's at. Right. It's easier for me to mark it on my own map, so I know where it's at, and then hopefully call it up.
You guys are fucking
where
idiots.
the HVT is at. Okay. So when we get to that building, we'll toss flashbangs so that way HVT will be disorientated.
Also, yes, Mini is here. Mini is Zeusing.
So the HVT is
So,
he's got armed individuals in that
Mini
room.
is throwing
He can
himself
take
in
all
the deep
guys
end
who
in
are
terms
armed
of
in there. At the same time, HVT can't run away
being
because
pretty
he's
unfamiliar with how Zeus
Right.
works.
So that's where we know for key. Right. And number 2, if HE is limited or not allowed in that certain area, then of course we know now, let's take away our HE or frag grenades and compensate that with 2 more extra flashbangs. Okay. Now some of you may be confused.
How fast did you do flight school? He did flight school very fucking quick.
And which ones are those?
The white band one?
White band ones, the ones we carry, not the blue band ones. Right, there you go.
But you can't carry the blue ones. They're not in the fucking box. Diver, I'm sure he wouldn't say no. He's only Zeused like once or twice,
And
so
then, the last
but check in
section
with him.
is just going
He
through
might
town
be
carrying.
fine.
Right.
He might want help. He might want
In my
help.
cases, especially as supporting element, you will be basically covering another element. Okay?
Yeah, the thing with
Now,
flight school
here's
is
one
that
thing I
you
love
do flight school at
to
your own
do
pace.
over
So
the
if you're motivated
is
and
basically
good,
us popping or using our
then
own smokes
you
to cover.
can get flight
Because
school
you can't
done
always depend on their squad
relatively
to
quickly.
pop their own smoke without it blinding you. Now, if we pop the smoke, know where the wind is going, and basically have it conceal them but not block or blind our line of fire, then that helps us both ways for the whole platoon. Makes them move quicker and at the same time allows us to cover the enemy or kill the enemy without them affecting our assaulting element. Okay. Now, after that is done, after they move up to the town and they got a foothold, now we got to move. All right. Next, we gotta pop smoke while making the way towards our section. Sometimes that'll never happen. We shouldn't be crossed through an open field. So we have to actually go through friendly territory, well, not friendly territory, but friendly areas. I mean, as in friendly areas like on the map, it's marked on the lane towards our certain section. So that means either going through
I don't
buildings
actually
that
think.
have already
Oh,
been cleared,
shit, right.
or through buildings that.
Oh,
haven't
hello.
been
We
cleared.
have an objective
Yeah.
town.
So we're not gonna.
Oh, this is gonna
just skip those
suck.
buildings, take fire from, clear it out, get out of that building after you clear it out, and keep on moving. All right. Don't just clear out a building and keep on following east, or if our direction moving was east. Clear out that building, take fire from there, and keep moving north by using those buildings as your cover in other sections of the town that is good cover in that concealment. All right.
Jumping this Minutes back up. Sweet. And hey, Minnie, welcome to the chat.
Oh, sorry.
You said Margiota?
Thank you, Sergeant.
It's a big objective.
Just
McCoy, you're still here, right? That's a big objective town for a
part
squad.
of,
Yeah?
Information to give. Even though 3-2 is going to be, quote unquote, in the support element of the platoon.
Just gonna hang here and complain about things? Perfect. I'm gonna complain about a lot of things too.
This town is going to require all squads to kick down doors. Even going to expect that out of 3-4. It's just too big to have even one squad set up posted security the entire time.
Diver with the gifted sub to Minnie. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. You're a fucking. You need to just calm down a little bit.
Match going in
But
between
anyway, I'm not going to technically tell you to stop.
And having to kick down doors. You can see on the op board where we have certain locations where 3-4 and 3-2 are going to have to work together. And then spread apart and clear their own lanes. So this is going to be a pretty interesting FTX. The unit to stay mobile, kick down doors, but you're also going to have to provide
the issue is going to be this push.
Fire along with 3-4.
Like, that's going to be the.
So don't stay rigid, stay flexible. So I got.
Getting through this is going to be pretty cut and dry, I think, but the run across the open is going to be minimal amounts of fun.
Lieutenant Tell? Yes, sir. Have someone ask Bravo AR. Thank you so much, sir.
Good shit.
Starline will be your AR.
This is called Training 10 is basically one sector of Roche. I have read the op-ord.
Roger.
But I'm just saying that, like this is not connected to this. Doesn't really matter. You're not running. I know you're not running in the open with your dicks waving around. That's not my point. But okay, even this, even if you wanted to come up the fucking river, like it's still.
Good copy, break.
Yeah, no, I know that you're coming up here and you're sitting base of fire here, but like you've still got a lot of ground to cover. It's kind of my point. It's not like it's all bunched in like the city is.
Fuck you, dude.
Alright, are we done? Certainly, with your PCC and equipment check and radio checks?
The rest I'll go over in the field.
Roger, okay. Alright, and then the very last thing here. Once you secure an HVT or found it, you bring it up on the radio.
Also still on 40 mil smoke? Yeah. I switch over to my UGL. I have, this is my list of UGL munitions tonight. I have both colors of smoke and both colors of flare and hunt-IRs. So, should be right. I don't have yellow, but I'm assuming that the squad's going to provide their own concealment.
Sergeant?
Is that a question you're saying? Yes, Sergeant.
I said, yeah, yes, sir.
Roger, right. Okay. Alright. Do you have any questions?
Not at this time, son.
Oh, sorry.
Right. Mr. Lane, we're 4 minutes early, but are you ready?
I am ready when you are, Sergeant.
Roger. Okay, copy. We're going to go over air assault, and then we need you to take us to the LZ, but we'll over air assault first real quick, if you don't mind.
Hey, firm.
Okay. Go follow Mr. Lane towards the bird.
Follow the pile out the apron.
Copy, brother.
You call.
3-2, this is Dagger requesting radio check on frequency 130, over.
I'm on 3-1, Dagger.
Well, I'm not on 3-1. Well, actually, technically I am.
Isn't there a bus or something?
3-2, this is Dagger requesting radio check on frequency 3-1, over.
Waiting for a line to get on now.
Dagger, there's 3-2 with your line quick, 3-1 over.
Roger, yeah.
What, you want 2 IC? Alright, fine, bitch.
There's no shuttle bus?
Nope.
Aries, you on 3-1 yet? Over.
Fuck.
You want a bus to the bus? Is that where
I need a point.
Darn, Hardman, you have a Android or no?
No.
Not hearing on 3-1, Mizaka, that's you.
3-2, this is 5. I'm hearing you at
Bravo
3-1.
Alpha,
Stand
push
by.
that far side,
Might have gotten back
whatever
off
it
of
is.
it, but you should be able to just reach him on 130.
I'm gonna take the far side of the bird.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
He said, stand by, he heard you, they didn't. He also said you should be able to reach him on 130.
He said, I should be on 130 or out of reach on 130?
I think both was the implication.
5, this is 3-2. Can you say again last traffic, over?
Over here, gentlemen.
3-2, this is 5. Be advised, yeah, he might have dropped 3-1, but as I say, you can just talk to him on 130.
Roger.
Where was I? Okay, air assault. Alright, so I'm going to go briefly over air assault, not just a full-on thing, as I'm pretty sure everyone here completed air assault as I checked in my squad, starting to a certain league. Alright, who in here has not completed air assault?
Yeah, I used to carry like HE and HETPs, McCoy, but it was just weight. Like I'm at 35.7. I want to be a lot lighter, but
so first off,
no, it is what it is.
Mr. Lund, you want to go over it, or you mind if I go over it?
You can go over it, Sergeant. It's all good.
You go ahead, Mr. Lund.
Alright, Dylan. Who here has not rappelled fast roped out of a helicopter? Ever? David, have you done it at all?
Affirm.
Okay, awesome. So you know the general principles. Like,
Affirmative.
Cool. Would you feel confident doing it live right now?
Absolutely.
Excellent. There we go, Sergeant. We have officially knocked out however much time that lecture would have taken. So we can do it live, do a practice run, and then we can roll right up.
39.40. Oof.
Live exercise if you feel the standards are
That's a
met.
bit steep.
Alright, Mr. Lane, let me go over some brief things real quick. This is quick reminders. Thank you, Mr. Lane, on the air assault. Alright. Number 1, real quick, Private Tabor. I know I'm not your COC. However, make sure you complete air assault. I'm going to bog you on that since we're kind of part of the 3-2 family. Right, and then number 2, first off, we all know we need to remember our numbers. So if we don't have a pen or paper, you make sure you grab that whenever you hear that we're doing air assault, right? Write down your numbers so you won't forget. So what happens is that if you don't wait, or you get out when you're supposed to, your number is called, and you get out after the fact of it, and then you're having 2 people going down the rope at the same time. And we all know what happens. We have 2 people going down the rope at the same time. I don't know if it's been fixed or not, but we know what happened back in the day. All right. Now, number 2. I'm already on number 2. Whatever. Number 2. The next thing, we need to make sure that we are listening and ready to actually get out of there. All right. So you got to make sure that you're listening for the shock leader to say your number. And then number 2, you need to make sure that you're listening so that you know when it's time for us to actually reply.
Okay, so XO's back as XO, so let's change some nets here real quick.
I don't know what happened to my, what do you call it? Fast roll hotkey. I just forgot what it was.
Copy.
Let's
I think it's control,
Go ahead, Mr. Lane.
Yep.
Control,
Alright, so we're going to go into control, or excuse me, configure.
Escape.
Yep, control.
Yep, so escape first, then configure.
Yep, configure.
Then we're going into controls.
Yep.
Then we are going into configure add-ons.
Yep.
Then ace vehicles.
Yep.
So about 2/3, 3/4 of the way down the page, you got two options there. You got fast rope and cut ropes. None of you are pilots, so you should not have anything bound to cut ropes. That completely averts that issue. And then your fast rope key you can bind to whatever.
3-1, 130, 7-0, 3-1. Cool.
Most guys bind it to insert. Some people find it something more ergonomic, so completely up to you, just as long as you...
I mean, ergonomics don't really matter. You're flinging yourself out of a helicopter, so...
So you can see it. Reference it with your, whatever your fast rope number is, so... Excellent.
I think Tel was saying at one point that he used space to fast track.
Right, and then the last thing here,
because you can't.
We need to make sure that we have our dory gunners.
Can't interact.
So gun longer. It's basically second to last guys actually getting out of the bird. So that means
Dagger, this is
5. Will be on the side.
Check entry 1.1 over.
Let me say it a different way.
Up 5.1
will
exit.
be on the side where it's be set last. So I mean, as
So
that, if I start off on the left side and giving numbers on the left side, you're gonna be
You're dropping to your hand. Rip. So during child screen, you're watching me and Tel. Nice.
In that file.
Well, you'll see a lot of the same stuff because I'm going to be glued to Tel. So.
Behind you, or border team gets behind you. Make sure you're behind them. Okay. Any confusion on that? Given
that we have company HQ here as company, I'm gonna roll with him like I'm supposed to.
Pretend we're doing that right now. You don't have to take off or get up in the sky.
All about the commentary? Yeah, that's fair.
Quick comment, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just as a reminder for any of you guys who've not, well, Private Tabor, since you've not done aerosol, but just as a reminder, if we, for any reason tonight ever, have to do any kind of hot extract or extract under fire with a helicopter.
Speak at least a portion of this narrated as Dave and Attenborough. It's pretty standard, to be honest, McCoy, for a squad training for me to do some dumb shit every now and again.
And then the next people on the aircraft, doesn't matter if it's the AR or not, get the door seats if it's an applicable airframe, and then everybody else just pile onto the aircraft. We're not worried about stick numbers or chalk numbers or ARs on the doors.
Go for Aries on 3-1 over.
Other than that, good to go. You guys go ahead.
Never mind, he's on 3-1.
Sergeant Smith do.
Push the far side of the bridge.
Aries, which frequency you're monitoring? 3-1 or 130?
We can go on whatever channel you want us to.
Go ahead, go.
Yep.
Seems like right side.
Alright, we ready to forget some numbers? But go ahead, XO.
Hey, I was dealing with other comms. Are they just practicing right now, or are they actually inserting?
I believe we're just doing a dry run.
Just a reminder, 3-2, once again,
okay.
We're pretending as if the bird was in the sky. We were repelling. I just don't want the bird to be up in the sky and then touch it back down, waste the fuel. Alright, Lion, you're 1.
This is a dry run, so we're not going to take off.
3 copy.
4.
XO confirmed, dry run.
Tabor's in.
Are we just hopping in my aircraft? Is that what we're doing? Just kick our feet up and make ourselves at home? Is that what we do?
Get your permission.
It just walk into his apartment.
So rude.
Sorry, I saw people getting in and I heard someone say this is a dry run, so I
Everybody is
forgot.
good to go. Let's do this.
Okay, you guys actually do remember your numbers to go back in.
Stuart, are we going in?
Tabor's in, number 2.
Copy that, 4.
No, we don't have a number, so wait to do a number.
Dagger's in.
First 6.
A firm.
7.
Copy, Dagger.
9.
Kenneth.
Sergeant Smith, I
Not
didn't
up.
hear my number. Five in.
No, the W1's not doing anything wrong. Smith told us to mount up without actually checking for the pilot that we had permission. That's what happened there.
16.
Marjot is in.
Alpha's all in.
We're all in except for.
Okay, so you guys are just going to do a regular dismount right now, and then.
Jeez, yeah.
Well, fuel's not the issue; it's the fast ropes or whatever. Because I got 2 fast ropes for one set of fries. So if you guys want to run a live one, and then we can save the other set for the, or we can do it. I mean, we can do it as many times as we got time for. So.
Yeah, I mean, we have a host. If you look on our left, you'll see Blackhawks in their natural habitat, doing nothing yet.
Fast rope.
Alright.
I've got.
Also, I think you're still whispering there, son.
I am? Alright, there we go. No, I'm not anymore.
Greywood Air Base, Phoenix 1-4 Blackhawk, signing on 7-5, spooling for Mike 1 parking.
Oh, good
Pilot, want me on cruise channel?
Either or is fine. No worries.
I'll stay on here.
Lee is mystified by the rotor blades. I know, Lee, it's amazing. The miracles of flight. Say something about it being regal. I mean, it is a little bit. Gonna take him a second to actually lift. Yeah, I still have it set to insert. Cool. The last time I tried to fast rope by hotkey, it didn't work, so thought, what better time to check?
Alright, go ahead and prep ropes, 30 seconds.
Roger, prep and ropes.
Well, the fast roping arms deployed, so that's a good start.
Deploying ropes.
Why are we deploying ropes already?
I said prepping ropes, but never mind.
Prepare and deploy are two separate commands.
Alright, deploy the ropes.
Roger.
There we go.
Alright, ropes are good, send it.
Roger. 1, 2, go.
1, 2, going.
Someone didn't use the right one.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, it should be about a dozen. He repelled, he didn't fast rope.
Alright, 3, 4, go.
3 out.
4 out.
Oh, that's a good little graphic. Like that one. Dagger's on the deck. The animations are kind of goofy, but no, it kind of works. One for my notes are repelling versus fast roping and only throwing the ropes out when told to. You got anything else?
I held down C and then S.
Dagger, you on 3-1?
Yeah, you firm up on 3-1.
Across the field. So I want to get in the rate of the pilot.
It's fine, if we all just fucking put it over here on the taxiway, we should be good.
Copy, we're heading back to the hangars.
Well, if we want to get another bird, we should head back to aircraft parking on the end of this taxiway.
Yeah, Roger, we'll move back over there since we're about to begin anyways. Sit back to the Blackhawks, Dagger.
Hey fam, because we're going to need a new bird because we used both the ropes in this one. 5, I'm just going to head straight to the Blackhawks.
Yep, affirm, me too.
1-4, be advised, we're heading back to Hilo Parking to get ready for a new bird if you want to fly over. Or you can run it with the rest of us, I don't really mind. (3-1), this is Dagger on... Wait, 3-2, this is Dagger on 3-1.
Did it, Dagger?
3-2, just be advised that Phoenix is going to be landing over here, so just stay clear of the helipads until he's finished spooling down.
Roger, helipad's nearby the Blackhawks, over.
Yep, that's an A-firm. Just, if everyone just kneels down where Corporal Cole is, we should be good to go from there.
Roger, I'm holding him short.
Phoenix 1-4, be advised, ground element is clear of taxiways at this time, with the exception of our 1 Corporal kneeling down on the flight line. Phoenix, be advised, flight line clear, good to land. Nice one, wonderful. We'll see you at the next one, the next boat over.
And now you can hear me, correct?
Yeah,
A-firm.
Alright. I don't know who it was that decided to repel by using the normal repel and not the repelling through the fast weapon system, but that was the wrong one. So we're actually going to go over that again. Alright, we're actually going to go over that again. So first off, when repelling off the bird, okay, if you don't have your keybind set, should have had it set. Here's the first part you're going to do it the normal way. Guess what before?
That was me. My keybind didn't work when I hit it.
Copy, okay. Then you might need to fix keybind. But I'm just going to go over it again just for safekeeping for everybody else. Alright. So you're going to hold on to your Windows key, hover interactions, and you see where it says fast rope. That's where you're going to release off of. That's the normal way. Now, the reason why we don't do it that way, because people accidentally cut the rope sometimes. Right.
Or accidentally deploy the ropes too soon.
Mine is set to insert, and I'm pretty sure the majority of the unit is set to insert, which I guess you might as well set yours to insert.
Yeah,
Go ahead and set it to insert.
That's what I have it as, and it didn't work, so I'm going to try backspace.
Copy. How about this? Well, here's the thing. Me, personally, to me, I don't think that was a problem with you repelling that way since it was a struggle for you, but I'm pretty sure that everybody else wouldn't like that. Am I correct, XL? Lieutenant Margiotto?
Well, it's not the proper way to fucking fast rope. That's repellent.
Zing!
The opposite of fucking fast roping.
Yeah, so that being said, if that was to happen again to where whatever reason your key isn't working, your key set that you have set up, then use Ace Interact, but just be damned careful that you do not accidentally cut ropes. But it's much better just normally if your key binding works. But I've never seen anybody else have that issue where the key bind didn't work, so that's a first.
Go ahead, Sir.
Thanks, Sergeant Smith. Just a quick one too. The reason we're all stressing the don't accidentally cut the ropes, in case you guys aren't familiar with it, the options in the Ace Interact menu will change as you're looking at the menu. Because as people go down ropes, etc., the options in the menu change. So if you are going to use the interact menu, the recommendation is that you don't open the menu until you absolutely have to, because it always used to be an issue where people would hold the menu open and then it would change just before they actually selected fast rope. So if you do get stuck and if you do have to fast rope with the interact menu, then just don't hold the menu open, and you should have a greater chance of success. That was all I had.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Sir Harmon. Yep, thank you, Sir Harmon. Okay. I'm going to have any questions?
No, sir.
Outstanding. Alright, so this is what I want you guys to do right now. Go ahead and open up your maps. You're going to look to your east. It's very close to the airfield. We all should be able to see it. Can we see it? Okay. Alright, and we all see a black line, am I correct?
Yes.
Yep.
It's on group channel now.
It is? Oh, great. Okay, well, at least the objective marker is not. Alright. Let me just go, I don't know, we re-highlight it. We all should be able to see it, but I was going to do it again.
So it looks like we're just going to clear part of the
So we're
town.
gonna clear out this town. Now the whole town is actually occupied. Inside the town is occupied. Okay, you will be engaged from buildings that aren't within our sector. Okay, the reason for that is because I told you guys before. If you're taking fire from somewhere else, the best thing that you have to use is your cover in the buildings that you have as cover. Okay, and then that's the point where if you have a little bit open of an area to move to the next building, someone needs to set up and cover you while you run across. Okay, or run across the next building. All right. Now, number two, so we help you guys get a little more used to actually flowing through that certain section of the town you're supposed to be clearing out, okay? Now, there will be buildings within the lines, okay? To me, it really doesn't matter whether or not you clear the building or not. As long as you tag it, the other squads will know, okay, this building just been cleared or has already been cleared, okay? All right, so we're going to move it through the section where it says 3-2 and 3-4, okay? Although at times there will be like another squad with us, and we'll know what buildings are going to be cleared. But let's clear out every building that we take fire from. Well, not every building we take fire from. Clear out every single building, because of course we're going to search for an HVT.
Is live streaming? I don't know, let me check.
Is anyone confused on the instructions I just gave you?
Although, if you join my Discord, you'll get notifications when any of them go live.
It may be armor, maybe not. Okay. I'll tell you one thing though. Usually when there's an HVT,
let me check Diver.
So even if people don't know, you should always have an assumption.
He is not live.
All right. So, the deal is, I'm coming from the LZ, and that is
shit.
in direct chat. For some reason, let me put it in group chat. John.
Mini is hosting me, so also not live. But yeah, I have notifications set up for everyone in the community that streams,
We'll be fast
so
roping as, of course,
you'll
it's
get
much easier.
notifications
We
from
all know how to
everyone
stop
then.
when bird when it touches the ground. So we're going to be fast roping at LZ Alpha, and we're going to make our way towards town of Mosen. Okay. Now, our route to town of Mosen might either follow through like this, which it will 100% follow through like this.
What's the Ares also? Yeah.
We're going to set up here on the road, get Overwatch, and then
May as well land here then, to be
getting
honest.
towards
But
town,
anyway.
follow along the road, and of course fall into our respective lanes.
You
Any
should.
confusion on that?
It'll be good, McCoy. I like with Tel moving out of Platoon. I don't have a streamer in Platoon HQ anymore.
You guys go. So of course, that's something I need to work on. All right.
I like.
Let's go ahead and begin, Mr. Lane. You ready? Or first off, actually, XL, Lieutenant Margiela, you have any questions, comments?
Not at this moment,
Awesome.
Sergeant. Thank you.
Arch, thank you,
Need
sir.
another monitor though? Yeah, look,
That's
having
what you said
3
before.
monitors certainly makes my life easier.
Arch, thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Lane, which bird are we taking?
It'll be the second Blackhawk over. So not the one we just used with the doors open, but the next one down the line.
Down to 1? Oof.
Roger. All right,
Oof.
Rob, you heard that. Go ahead and get yourself on your sides. Make sure you call out what side you're going to.
1 is not
This is
enough.
second.
There's 3-2 on 3-1.
Third.
Go Ferris on tree 1.
We're about to commit,
Three,
so
no,
over.
let's push for our side again.
Saw copy.
Bravo Alpha.
Yeah, I can imagine. That would suck. I couldn't go from
And
3
realize, although I put
to fucking
Bohemia
1. I think
across the whole town. If you look in your map, you'll see where the towns have been divided in the
Go ahead.
section where my squad's actually clearing out. So that's where you should concentrate most of your RC rate. However, though, you can actually engage us from other buildings that
It should
are
be
in our
fine.
sector just to bring in the emergency.
My knowledge. Let me,
if it's not,
Saw
let me
copy
know.
last tree 2.
Will do.
Roger, speak to out.
Interrogative, it's this is time of op.
Aries
This
is
not night
3-2.
op. Right, sorry.
Yeah, stand by, Roger. Thanks for reminding me.
Aries standing by.
Yes, this was
Aries,
a
can
night
you
out,
change the time to dusk, so somewhere around maybe 11?
I don't know.
Not 11,
Maybe
but
just curious.
2100 Eastern or 2200 Eastern.
Roger, about 2100 Eastern.
Or maybe
Roger,
someone
disregard
put in
Eastern, but you know what I mean.
fucking RPGs.
Hey, firm.
That would be really awkward if I didn't have my NVGs right then.
Oh.
Make sure you have NVGs.
Make sure you have NVGs, I guess it is.
Yep. Marjot is good.
Oh, man.
Stand by for champ change.
If he's making it like 9 o'clock, it's going to be pitch fucking black.
Shades.
It's gonna be a night out. Dusk.
Oh,
It's gonna be dusk.
No, it's not. It's going to be real fucking dark.
And we've been waiting at the shopper for a long time.
Oh, this is night. I don't think you can
I
call
can't
this
see a
dusk.
fucking thing.
Very stand by. I'm going to change the time.
Bedtime, baby.
It
Solid copy.
gets dark in Germany, Lee.
Yeah, it's because like where they're on the globe, you know, it's kind of a weird spot.
Oh, that's bright.
If you're not on yelling, switch up.
Are we clear to lock and load?
No, just time.
Copy.
What?
Also, if you guys didn't know, you can adjust your NVG brightness again. That'll work again now. So if you wanted to fiddle with it a bit, that's a option for you.
I haven't done it in so long. Do you remember what the command is?
Affirm. It's Alt and page up, page down.
Sweet.
Dark as balls.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Sometime later.
I stole this loadout from someone, and I didn't check it carefully enough, and I do not have vectors.
I've got vectors for your second line.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry about that, Sergeant Line.
Like it's gonna be what?
You got it from the exo. This is why you set the time before people connect.
Solid copy.
Hey, firm, sorry.
My pings is gonna bust
Make
open.
sure you count off and pass forward.
Combat potassium.
Caroline, I know you might be the last one in there.
Thank
but
you.
They're in your bag, Sergeant.
Thank you. Yes. Copy.
Right. DeVore, you were 2. Sergeant Harmon, you
Two
were
capital
3.
roll, five.
3 copy.
Make sure you count off.
You were 5.
Remember your
5, copy.
We'll clear the board, but wait till you get your numbers.
Correction 4, sorry.
4, copy.
It would be easier if he let you be 5, to be honest.
Maybe not.
Wouldn't it though? I'd actually be able to remember that without writing.
Yeah, that'd work.
No.
Alright, Dagger's in.
5 in.
6 in. Marjorie again.
5's in.
Alright, now what I'm actually going to have to do too, which I never have to do, is set up fucking stereo on my long range.
10 alphas all in.
Bravo in.
Dagger, this is 3-2, we're all in over.
Good copy, 3-2 all in. 1-4, this is Dagger on 7-0, clear to spool, clear to lift.
Clear to lock and load.
Yeah, I probably should have said that earlier.
Copy all 1-4 right.
Load.
Greywood Air Base, Phoenix 1-4, spooling and lifting from Michael parking. Stand by for taxi.
Reminder 3-2, you can drag your ammo into the slot of your rifle.
What do I want? Do I want to... Do I want to put a flare in? Green or red? I'm going to put a red in. I'm going to put a Hunter in. That's what I'm going to do.
Greywood Air Base, Phoenix 1-4, Black Hawk, lifting from Michael parking for direct departure out to the northeast.
It's a pretty short flight.
Wait,
3-2, this is Dagger on 3-1 over.
That does.
It's in traffic,
Whatever, we'll
Dagger.
3-2 interrogative, are you going to be doing any other flights other than this initial insert flight tonight, over?
Negative, the pilot might be busy due to break training, so I'm not doing no extraction over.
Good copy on all, I will advise him once infill is complete, Dagger out.
Greywood Air Base, Phoenix 1-4, Black Hawk, clear of your airspace out to the northeast, signing 5. Phoenix 1-4, Black Hawk, signing out 7-0.
1-4, welcome to 7-0.
Ooh, Dagger. 30 seconds out, rep ropes. Rep ropes.
30 seconds.
Roger, prepping ropes. Get my map tools out.
that tree farm. Actually pretty good because we're inserting more or less into a fucking tree farm tomorrow, so...
10 seconds.
Those trees look pointy. Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't fall off the ropes.
Copy.
Leveling out.
Roger.
Deploy ropes.
Fly ropes.
Ropes are good. Send them.
Roger, 1, 2, go.
1 go. 2's out.
Excellent job. 3, 4, go.
3 go.
4 out.
Oh shit. Dagger's on the deck. AFM just got word, 1-4, good to go.
Copy, 1-4 coming out to the south.
Daggers.
Go ahead on 0.15.
Dagger, so what was your plan for tonight as far as what was going to be your focus?
I was under the impression we were going to be doing a couple of different flights due to the initial request from 3-2, so I was going to try and help facilitate that, but they're only doing the one flight, so going to just be performing some basic ISR, practice some target marking at night, the usual night stuff we don't normally get to do. 1-4, that's good copy, show you back to Greywood, break. Be advised at this stage that will conclude your tasking for this evening, so you are good to push back off station. AFM with you.
Dagger 1-4 on 7-0, good copy on all. Tasking complete for the evening. We'll stand by just in case we have a change of heart. Over.
Good copy on all. 1-4, be advised you should find 3-1 and Dagger 1-1 back at Greywood, who I'm sure will provide plenty of I'm sure will provide some entertainment for you for the evening.
You're a gentleman and a scholar. 1-3, 1-4 out.
Jump over the thing. Thank you. Love running arbitrarily through a forest. It's basically my favorite thing to do.
Holding, covering northwest.
Yep, copy.
So we inserted across a little road. So once we hit the train line, I think I'll pop a hunt IR out towards the town. Excellent, I'm pretty happy to roll with the punches if you've got, like if you have stuff you want to go look at or whatever, I'm happy to move with you and do that as normal.
Yeah, affirm.
Dagger's 3-2 over.
3-2, go ahead on 3-1.
Just reiterate, if the pilot needs to go for training, he can go. But if he wants to stay for extract, whatever else, then he is free to do so. Over.
Yeah, 3-2, be advised at this stage, Phoenix is going to remain available to us should we decide we need him, so let me know.
Roger, Dagger.
Copy, push it online, looking east.
Copy, we're pushing a bit east. We'll move along the train tracks now. Train track.
Guess we keep pushing to the edge of this tree cover here.
Copy that, peeling right, time now.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
I'm on the far left edge of the line.
Understood. Moving now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking hurricane came through middle land Germany.
I cannot get out of here.
1-4, this is Dagger on 70.
Copy.
Alpha set up on the east side of the clearing.
Dagger 1-4 on 70, send traffic.
1-4, be advised, if you are still available when we reach our index portion down here, we will be aiming for a extract, just be advised.
1-4 copies all. Signal, and if you want to give me a 5-line or just give me a blue phone mark, I will be there. Over.
Yeah, be advised, no blue force on the ground, but I'll give you a mark to come in on, no worries about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up our flank while we're halted here.
Sure. I see you.
Copy all 1-3. 1-4 will be standing by. Over.
Roger, Dagger out.
Just so you didn't know, Bravo, we're gonna follow along the tracks on the break. Southern side.
Never mind. Alpha's still staying put.
Along the tracks.
Ready when you are.
We're gonna be on the south side of the tracks. On the tracks.
Copy.
Copy. Alpha's
Gonna be staying on the right side of the tracks apparently.
Roger, marked RP2. That's where we will meet the road with the train tracks. Over.
Push out.
And moving.
Stay in a tree cover over here.
On you.
On you.
Or not. That's just trees. We'll take it.
Could have sworn I just saw movement.
Copy last RP2 stage and eyes out river.
It's up.
They were kind of mixed with Alpha here. I'm gonna let them pass.
I think that's the strategy. I'll wait for you then. Pass me. Keep moving. There you go. Alright, here we are. Alright, moving.
Yeah, copy it out. Be advised
Copy.
we're probably a good 20 meters behind you. Trying to catch up over.
Hope we can see a few trees.
Oh, what? Oh.
Look, ghost train. Like Ghostbusters 2.
We're here.
Bravo, go walk.
3-2, this is Dagger on 3-1.
Send traffic, Dagger.
3-2, just be advised, I do have a couple of Hunter ARs with me and I probably will be using them tonight, so if you hear random 40 mics go out in the middle of nowhere, that'll be what it is.
We're waiting for them to push out.
Roger, Dagger.
Roger, Dagger out.
Alright, Joan, be advised, Dagger will be using some of his Hunter rounds to get eyes out in the sky if you hear them going off.
Stand by, I'm gonna switch up my radio channel so I can talk to you easier.
Good copy on all.
Moving again.
I could wait for RP2 so we're right over the town.
Alright, good to move.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh, Exos feels like running. Yeah, my radio nets are all fucked up. How has he got so much speed? Holy shit. Exo, be advised, you're substantially better at running than I am.
Sounds like you need to do more PT.
Oh yeah, probably. Or just carry less shit. Don't know who just messaged me on Steam.
Alright, I need to switch my radio channels again or I'm gonna fucking do that all night, so...
Okay, that's no worries.
I'll let you catch your wind.
Yeah, I need to probably change mine too, so... That can stay, but I'm going to change that to 132 because I can't hear... Oh, that was the wrong button. Anything what's going on. Good to move.
Me too. Dagger, what's your weight at?
Only at 35, actually.
It's not much heavier.
Bravo, Alpha reached the ASR. We're turning southwards, getting eyes out.
No, it's normally not this bad either.
Established to the south.
It's gonna be the fucking enhanced movement bug, that's what it's gonna be. What days are the 5 or 6 main ops on? We have Task Force Alpha and Bravo happens at 2000 on Sundays, and Task Force Charlie happens at 2000s on every second Saturday.
Back to the backside of the road, Bravo.
Alpha, hold. Yeah, movement down the road.
Assuming you heard that.
Bravo, that's stretch for you. That's east. Alpha, Bravo, get online. Get ready to engage.
Gonna put a Hunt AR up.
Moving online.
Be advised, contest looking at about. Correction, movement looks like about 50 meters. I didn't say to engage. Disregard, that was not engagement, that was the Hunt AR round.
That's
Rob,
kind
don't
of funny.
cross the road. Rob, don't cross the road.
Yep,
Let me know when y'all are set. Roger.
The camera and controls are all fucked up. What's my zoom key again, and why do I not remember what it is? That's right. D is zoom in, obviously.
Aries 3-2 on 3-1 over.
Go for Aries on 3-1.
As soon as the engagement goes off.
Let's push down slope here and then join these guys.
Go ahead and just act as if there's other
Yep, be with
squads
you in
moving
30
so
seconds.
you can start moving the enemies.
Should
towards
engage,
random
or are we
directions
gonna wait
if need
for
be
those
over.
guys to engage later?
Let me know when both of you are set, then you get engaged.
Set. Alpha set.
Alright, you're free to kill her if you engage.
Got like a team size element alongside the MSI down here.
Bravo, be advised, friendly elements are coming in from our break. Northern side, so make sure PID targets over.
Hey, Phil.
XO, did you push down slope?
Yeah, A for down slope and then up with the
Another
squad.
east
Copy with you.
Baron 120. Negative, Bravo, we're waiting for friendly elements to push up on
Break,
this
break.
contact.
Eyes on 70080. Moving right to left.
Understood. Our Bravo's maneuvering
Roger.
near the train tracks.
Copy it, Bravo, just don't venture off too far off. Remember, base the fire element, but you can maneuver it on your discretion. Just don't go too far out.
Understood. Alpha has eyes on.
XO, I assume you're pointing out that stuff on the... Yep, you are, cool.
Roger, once again, Bravo, we're simulating as if there's already assault elements in the town. Over.
Understood.
XO, can you direct those guys a little further right over to my traces in the far tree lane?
Smith. All tracers.
Alpha, follow tracers.
Reload.
Hold tracers.
On that white smoke.
Bearing 132.
Alright, reloaded. Alright.
Alright, Alpha, Bravo, white smoke, Baron 120. Another enemy squad. Engage over.
0.
White smoke bearing 120. Another enemy squad.
I can't see that stuff down there anymore, it's behind the fucking smoke.
Yeah, and I gotta be careful how much I'm interfering here in this squad training, so.
Yeah, true. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut more or less.
Yeah.
Alright, with this pause, gentlemen, go ahead and start looking for any enemy contacts inside buildings. See if you can spot enemy break.
We're out there still.
Officers or just
Break
regular enemy
125.
over.
We have a scanning building. Good final.
Break. Got,
Bravo took out 2 more guys far left.
Bearing 100,
Roger.
probably within 100 meters.
Close. 100 meters. Close contact.
They're on the right side of the road. There you go.
Take a fucking hit, buddy.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, go ahead and follow along this road, push up to the town towards our lane, over.
Recommend Alpha, you start moving. We'll base a fire on the left side here.
Copy that. Let's start pushing towards the town. The left hand side.
Copy. Gonna be very Sorry, Prayer.
Yeah, on your
Bravo's gonna,
Alpha, recommend you move on the left side of the ASR. We don't have good eyes on the other side of the road.
Copy.
Got no way.
Say again?
Yeah, I got
Already
no. Ah, there he
pushing
is.
left side.
Alpha.
Oh, fuck, it got me too.
Alpha, Neil, so Bravo won't be shooting over you that hard.
We're directly to your left on the tree line.
Copy.
Thanks, Diver.
I can't see him. Is he down?
I don't know, I lost eyes on him when he shot me in the fucking arm.
Bastard.
Hey, Bravo is through too.
Send traffic.
Is someone watching behind you?
Negative. I'll be on it. I'm on it.
Roger, I don't want no one to stick it up on you.
Bravo, you may want to watch off to your east also.
Understood. Bravo, Alpha, recommend you short hold in 50 meters so we can push up alongside. Oh shit.
Yeah, after stop his car, so Bravo
Found.
move.
Got him pretty close on the right side there.
We're pushing up these trees front, direct east, and we're gonna hold there.
I missed him. Where they at?
Bravo, do you hear him close to you, that grenadier?
I saw some movement just over the south side of the road. Might be going
North
west.
side, Bravo on that same,
Oh yeah, flow traces.
same bridge you were on.
Bravo's pushing up along the train tracks, gonna go look for this fucker.
Roger. Get there with the team so we're not left behind.
Copy. I'm pretty sure we still have movement on the south side of this fucking road. XO, just so you know, I'm pretty sure I saw some kind of movement on the south side of this road, just over that little bit of
on the train tracks itself, stand by.
tree cover on the right.
Roger, face of fire.
Copy.
What?
Just had one asshole moving out to the fucking east.
Moving.
He was up in air.
It's on this tree.
Bravo, be advised, Alpha's pulling back towards you. Did lose contact.
Negative, negative, hold base of fire, we're almost there.
Roger.
Moving up on the battlefield.
Yep. I got you.
This is where there was that team size of guys that I saw before.
Alright, Alpha, I'm just moving that smoke so you could continue covering Bravo.
Alright, let's go.
Alpha, be advised, Bravo's gonna reach the town first and then use the buildings as cover to link back up. Acknowledge.
Copy.
Oh, we got an asshole right there.
Yep. Yep, I heard you.
Alright, Bravo, be advised, Alpha's gonna hold at the break. That intersection up ahead, and we're gonna wait for you to make your way towards us while you clear out those buildings. I'll copy over.
Understood, recommend you start pushing to the nearest building for cover, we're almost there.
Copy, we're moving now.
Okay, pushing the buildings, nearest buildings across the street to the,
Checking the Hunter real quick.
Copy.
Yeah, copy, moving to the building. So
That's us there.
Team 2, clear us out. Clear this building out.
Bravo pushed up this way.
Copy that.
That's Bravo pushing in on that barn.
Bravo's through 2.
Chimney, not a shooter on the roof.
Bravo's through 2.
Send traffic.
Be advised, Alpha is stopped at the break. Barn on the grid rep 075737. Over.
Understood.
XOB advised, I'm seeing almost nothing on Hunter. Everyone must be pretty well inside. But I do have eyes on a militarized position in the middle of town.
Solid, copy.
And by the way, we don't have correction. Disregard, we have eyes on you, sir.
Where is that gonna be?
Let me know when you're ready to move.
Gonna be here. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I am good to move.
Copy.
I have approximate fix on where that cargo HQ is gonna be when we get in a position to figure it out.
Copy, yeah, I think we'll just leave it for these guys to find on their own.
Good copy on all. gonna push down the other end of this barn. Oh, you're coming too. Cool.
Being engaged from the rear at this time, northeast 030.
Bravo reporting contact.
Well, Bravo's rear anyway.
Roger, so to your break. North. Roger, hold there. You're about 100 meters from this. I'm gonna move Alpha up forward, okay? Alpha's
Bravo's reached road.
Roger, Bravo, keep security to the north so we'll get south on.
On it.
Engaging. Alpha, this is 3-2.
I'm gonna flash it.
Go over Alpha.
Where are you at right now? Never mind, you're clearing that building. I'm gonna clear out the cigar.
Did you get it?
God, you were fucking doing it.
I was, but yield flash, so.
Okay, let me do it.
Sometime today, gentlemen.
Fuck, flash.
Bravo, you can cross the rail and start clearing out those buildings next.
You good, LT?
Yeah.
Which means in Alpha,
I do mean good in the relative
side,
sense.
and Bravo, of course, you clear out buildings.
Yeah.
Pussy ain't go left. Clear right.
Alright, let's hold this outside for these guys.
Yeah, I'm not walking in that building.
Machine gun left.
Some towers out here. They look like just hunting towers. So I'm gonna go off them real quick. Oh shit.
We're still in that original building to
Yeah, there you go.
Alpha be advised, we're directly northeast of you, clearing the native spawn and native road.
They're all good. They're
okay, hold
eventually
there,
empty.
we, catch up. Going left. Roger.
I have a hunter owl left up. Oh shit, yeah. What am I at?
Right, Alpha Bravo, you guys
200 seconds. Alright, I don't have one.
Separate yourself, make sure you're not clearing out the same buildings each other.
Wow, I'm right up on the top side of town now. Cool.
I got it.
This is us down here.
Alright, I'm pushing to see what else takes long here.
Yeah, from Hunter Hour it looks like the squad's a little bit pushing through still.
Copy.
Here's 3-2.
Copy, we're pushing.
Oh, Ferris, I'm shooting over.
If you can, pick any random machine gunner break. Give it the suppressive fire
Would
module
you
and just have
push-
it start
there you
shooting
go.
so they
Gotcha.
can hear
That's
constant fire over.
Yeah, I just
Solid copy.
checking to make sure they actually tag
Right,
it and
speak to
everything.
Good copy.
We gotta clear this one out already, dude.
I'm not seeing anything much moving within town from Hunter Hour, so I still think it's all going to be building based.
Copy. Let's push up to this building.
Also, Aries, do it on the other side on buildings that we're supposed to clear out as well. Just so we could have an emergency as if there's other squads coming in.
Hey, from over.
Sorry for micromanaging Aries at 3-2.
Yeah, no worries. I could always use the tip.
Alright. Am I fucking on crack, or did they just take fire from over here and ignore it?
Let's clear
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yep.
They're gonna clear out the burn. Let's push out to the fucking house.
I can see him and everything.
Tag this one too, we can.
Yeah, I see too, but I want these guys to deal with it, so.
Yeah.
Alpha chicken.
That's why I put my laser on and swung wide around the corner.
Still clearing buildings.
Watch out, they got an asshole.
iPhone, did you cross the road?
We're on the south
Oh, I
side.
know.
Clearing on the south
Yep.
iPhone.
Alright, Alpha's up where I was there,
Thank
so I'm
you,
now
Aries.
with you.
Anytime.
Yes, LT.
Looks clear going left. I'm over there.
My second team is pushing on that contact, LT.
Okay, remember, if you know contact,
5, this is 3-2, number 1.
wait till the other guys get here.
Stand by 3-2, he's in conversation with Alpha right now.
LT, yep.
Roger.
Okay, let's keep clearing this burn out.
5 be advised, 3-2 actually was looking for you.
Bravo Alpha, your status.
Bravo still clearing rooms at this
Copy.
time. Just we moved a little bit more north of where we were before.
Copy. Alright, you still alive.
3-2, this is 5 on 3-1. You calling me over?
Hey, firm, are you invincible over?
How you doing, team 2?
Negative. But I can do it if I need to.
Push
That was good.
Copy, Roger.
Marked it.
Good job.
Put a man down on Pereira's pause, Sergeant Smith. Pushing to you.
Alpha.
I wonder what dropped him.
Moving back towards your position, PID.
Second.
I said I wonder who dropped him.
Alpha's 3-2.
Yeah.
Fucking wall. Go for Alpha. Got 2 men down on my pause.
Clear that building on your position now.
Yeah, flash.
Dagger, you got flashes
Bravo,
of
this is
frags, I
routine.
presume?
Stand traffic.
One of
You
each
get them
fire.
on position, try to stop security. You got 2 men down, and Alpha's trying to clear out the building. They just got engaged from.
Well, right next to you, just behind that wooden barn.
Copy, give me a seat, less when you get a chance, over.
Move. Oh shit!
Just behind the wall. Alright, back on security. Tabor, let's go help them out. They got 2 men down.
Bravo, there's a guy. Took out that guy that was in between you and us.
I was literally saying bang at that guy, but didn't shoot him.
Right, leave that barn.
Looking.
That barn. Watch out.
Nading him, don't peek. Actually flashing. Oh fuck!
You ready, dude? Gotta this house.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Alpha is 3-2.
Right.
2 for 2.
Drop Alpha.
You coming over here?
Motherfucker, dude.
Clear this house out. I don't want to take more contacts from the rear. I'm pushing to you.
Roger, let me know when it's clear. Right now, I can't manage these guys up until I got someone to get security with me.
Right side,
I got
good.
someone on you, Sergeant.
Do you want me to give some medical support there to 3-2?
Get secured as barn.
Yeah, they've got, go and assist at this point now that they've got taken care of.
More contacts fucking around the corner.
He was in his pushing through.
Alpha, get security on here. Let that contact come to you. I need to get these guys back up as quickly as possible.
Contact is down, Sergeant.
Hey, Lyle, we went into the elongated ground.
Alright. Smith, I'm working on Pereira.
I'm right to your rear.
How did that fucking flash down?
Other side of the door.
Shit, that's so bad. The flashbang bounced still here. It was a bad flash. I'm mad because it bounced off of literally nothing.
Alright, Pereira, we got you, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We're gonna get you back up. I'm pushing morphine now.
Wait, we didn't clear this one here.
Alright, Pereira's good. I'm gonna get Margie up. Hey, firm.
You got
Let me know when you're back up.
Yep, pushing morphine on Margie.
Pereira, come out here.
Smith, clear the doorway. Pushing epi on Margie.
Open door on the left there.
Welcome back, buddy.
Fuck me, thank you.
Push over there.
Margio's back up, we're back up, team 2 is good to go.
I'll cover you while you bandage.
Yeah. Actually, be advised, these 2 guys are back up. I'm bandaging my leg up, then I'm good to move back to you.
Copy. Yeah, I'm just standing out here observing.
Roger, be advised, I'm now down to... I've only got 1 morphine, 1 epi left.
Copy.
Bravo, did you push back across to the outside the MSR?
Negative, we just pushed a little bit to your south at this time.
Pereira, where the fuck you at?
If need be, I will.
I can
make
hear
myself
you
like a
somewhere
mic and
nearby.
resupply you.
I think you'll
get
to my
it
right.
Yeah, I might be here. I'll pull over here by
Yeah, no problem. I don't think these
You
guys have
want,
their mic with
Bravo,
them,
we
so...
can push back over that way.
We might need it, we'll see how we go.
Yeah, that's why I'm willing to do it.
Good copy on them.
What's up, Alpha? I'm in Bravo. Bravo's 3-2.
Stand traffic.
What's up? About 3-4?
Alpha was asking who's shooting over there, so I said it was probably 3.
That's 3-1 and 3-3 engaging on the other side.
I've been advised I was able
Yeah,
to
3-4's
resupply
on our
1
section.
morphine from this dude here.
Bravo, Alpha's gonna push the MSR. And
Yeah, just let me know if you go
push
black
east.
on it, and I'll. In fact, I'll just give you like half a dozen right now.
Okay.
Yeah, copy, I have ears on him.
Bravo, where are you again?
White warehouse with a scaffold.
Was there a Hunter Algorithm that
just
also
directly
has a
next to the ASR,
thermal?
which is-
No, that would be cool though. Pluto's Sergeant Rage intensifies. Yeah, well, I don't know exactly what point that was at, because I was obviously
Would need to be
distracted,
far
but...
east, far east
This
is
might
actually-
fuck up your radios, so just be advised.
Yeah, good copy.
Copy, eyes on, hold there.
Took my fucking night vision off.
I've got to
That's
put
what it
phase
did.
lines down, but I'm going to hold that ASR.
First bad flush out of 4? Yeah, look.
Alpha, that unit engagement.
Alpha's in contact to the direct east across the.
I'm just gonna push up here first.
Roger, stand by.
Well, you don't get shot?
Well, everyone else is doing such a good job of it, LT. I didn't think I needed to get shot too. There's Dagger 1-3 requesting radio check on frequency 70 over.
This is Alpha Bravo 3-2. I need y'all to
Dagger
make sure
radio
that
check frequency
everything
3-1
on this
over.
break- Everything on this western side is clear. On this A, sorry.
I heard you on 3-1.
Copy.
Dagger is 3-2. Would you like frequency 3-1 over?
Tango Mike Dagger out.
You good to move?
Good to go.
Yeah, we're running up on Bravo.
I called all to the 2. Hey guys. Alright, we are apparently just fucking going for it. So, this is already clear.
Did I lose you?
Nah, gotcha.
Dagger 1-3, Lancer 1-4, radio check on 70.
Gotcha 50570.
Copy, read you same.
Yep.
What's Aero 6 doing right now?
Nothing. I can have him spool a Lancer and come by and just gun run some fucking empty field somewhere.
I think it'd be good. So the other side of the town, the northern half, where the quote-unquote other half of the platoon is operating, have them go just buzz that.
Copy.
Do 1 or 2 gun runs.
Copy. Lancer, this is Dagger 70.
3-2,
Dagger,
5
Lancer
over.
70,
Send traffic 5.
3-2, be advised, I have...
Lancer, go ahead, scramble, lift from the airfield, proceed towards the AO, stand by for tasking.
Good copy, break.
Lancer's on scramble from Gravewood.
5 out.
3-2, be advised. Lancer's coming in on gun run from the northern side of the town, over.
Advise when
Say again, Alpha.
Alpha Bravo, be advised.
Say again.
Lancer's coming in on the gun run, northern side of
Lancer's
town.
ready to send cast check-in when you are ready to receive Dagger.
Lancer, go ahead, cast check in. Let's see if we can do this without writing it down.
Copy Lancer, or copy Dagger. Cast check-in is as follows. It's, Lancer is going to be 1 time, AH6, Little Bird.
Yep.
Going to be...
Team 1 is Team 2.
Pushing over to the south.
Copy, man. Lancer 1-4, be advised, you cut out. All I heard was you were checking in as 186 Mike Littlebird.
Okay.
I'm starved after a month away, that makes sense.
You want to take the step here for cover? He's behind you.
Copy A5,
Alpha, how's
Dagger,
it going
cut
over there?
myself off there.
Moving left.
We're going to be about
Other
4.5
contact,
clicks
let's go.
south.
No other contacts
West.
yet. We have either friendlies to the east.
Load today is
make
going
sure
to be
the ASR is locked down,
6,000
and that's the
and
real
134
towards
mini
Bravo,
guns. 2 times
Bravo's directly down the ASR to the southeast.
and 19 times
maybe
Hydra.
50 meters.
Single pilot, so no additional capabilities. Fuel is at 99%, waiting for playtime of 060 mics.
Alpha, get
Port
ready for
code is going to be
start, we're almost done.
RUBY.
Say again, abort.
Ruby. RUBY.
Good copy, abort code Ruby. You are out to my south, west, I believe you said. With full load on the gun and 30 Hydras.
A firm, just to clarify, guns are going to be M134, not N19.
Good copy on all 134, not GAN 19. Advise when ready for tasking.
Phoenix 1-4 is... Correction, Lancer 1-4 is ready for tasking.
Lancer 1-4, be advised, requesting to ingress you. Fuck's sake, there we go. Requesting to bring you in for show of force flybys out to the north break. Going to be requesting guns in the graveyard, reference grid 0777 tree 9er. And then on your egress, requesting you to put rockets in the compound, grid 074742.
Alright, covered. friendly just behind it.
My second team is pushing to that. Pushing on that.
Dagger, Lancer 14 and 70. Readback is as files. It's going to be a show of force off to the north. It's going to be guns in the graveyard. Reference grid.
One down in that
077739. Then it's going to rope back around for coming in from the south. Second egress coming in 074742 rockets.
Readback is good, Lancer. Advise on final, and I will have green smoke put out by friendly elements.
Bravo, Alpha, contacts northwest.
Lancer copies all.
Also, more contacts
Understood,
south.
checking.
Roger, Alpha, if you take an overwhelming fire, then cross that ASR. Let me know when you're crossing it. You're taking a lot of fire over there.
Lancer Sagan.
Yep.
Dagger, Lancer on 70. Will advise when inbound.
I know you don't like me, sir.
Good copy.
Shoot me in the back and all. Shit.
Say again?
Just giving you hell.
Some fuckstick with an RPG there. He looked by himself, but Lancer's inbound. He's going to advise. He wasn't quite expecting to get Cass, so it's going to be a minute.
Okay. Just let me know. Give me an idea.
Yep, I'll call up on 3-1 for green smoke when he's getting close.
Copy. Sounds good.
Table, you guys good?
I play in first person.
Table.
I was pushing over here with these guys.
Copy.
Oh, okay. My bad. My apologies. I don't RP that well. How do you?
This barn has a dead guy in it, but I don't see a mark.
Alright, this street over here to the fucking southwest is clear. Where you guys?
Barge tagged, man. You just ran past it.
Okay, copy.
Bravo, Alpha, more contacts at south.
Oh, yep. It's hard to see at fucking night.
Alpha, this is 3-2. Return across the road.
Copy.
Macaulay, thanks for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it.
AK fire to my south.
You still hearing what?
Still hearing AK fire to the south and the east.
Oh, there's a guy inside this garage. Looks like they got him.
Copy.
Roger, that's across the ASR. Across the ASR now. Take out that contact.
Checking through the back door real quick.
Copy, pushing.
Copy, wait for it. Dagger,
yeah, looks
Lancer
good.
on 70. We are pushing.
Pushing.
Copy. Pushing up.
Roger.
Approximately 2 clicks south of the location. Over.
Good, copy, Lancer. Stand by. I'll have these teams put out green smoke.
Update to the location. 1 click south of pass. Over.
3-2, this is Dagger on 3-1.
Send traffic, Dagger.
3-2, go ahead and have both teams put out green smoke. Lancer's 1 click out.
Copy.
Dagger, Lancer on 70. Breaking off, circling back around for a second.
Roger that.
Bravo engaging contacts just behind the yellow smoke.
Break. Alpha, Bravo, pop green smoke. Hold position over.
Good copy, Lancer.
Copy.
I clear this building that hold. Seems like we got a fucking gun run coming in. Tossing nade over.
Be advised, green smoke, you need to pop it. Lancer's coming in for a.
Fine, where'd you go?
I lose you.
Yeah, you did this
1
time.
mic away.
Understood, green smoke
I
pop.
pushed off to the east past the blue building.
Copy, I'm on the back side of the blue building. I'll come around the front now.
Watch this left side here. Okay. Alright.
Basically right up in the green skip here.
Yeah, I got you.
Hold 6. What's
Lancer's
here
in
until that gun
position.
runs
Tally's
back?
green
Just stand
smoke.
by.
Fine.
Good, copy, Lancer. Clear to engage.
Finally.
Dagger,
Lancer engaging. Pushing. Guns. 30 seconds.
3-2, were you chasing me on 3-1?
3-2, all the
Hey,
buildings.
for be advised, the elements says pop green smoke over.
Yeah, good copy, Lancer's cleared. Hotties inbound now. Good copy, Lancer.
3-2, Bravo.
3-2.
Lancer in a squad training. Yeah, well, we had a pilot, so.
Management force online.
Oh shit.
Roger, I'm coming to you, then
Just
we'll
outside this
administer
blue
it.
fucking to the southeast.
After gun run's completed.
Military compound. Yep.
Yeah, check this corner real quick.
Yeah, probably. That's
Yeah, I know the Lancer's out to the northeast.
Kill the guy at the window.
Correction, northwest.
Good copy, Lancer.
That gun run done yet?
Interrogative. Is that gun run done yet?
Stand by. Good question.
Shit.
Dagger is 3-2 on 3-1 over.
I'm just gonna sit here till that gun run's done.
3-2, go ahead, 3-1.
Interrogative is gun run completed, over.
Anyways, gun run within the town is complete. Lancer's circling around to engage additional targets on the north side of town. He's going to be engaging there shortly, but you should be free to move your elements within town. Lancer, good copy on all.
Dagger, Tango Mike.
Alright, I'm pushing into this building. Copy, Lancer is pushing on target 2, ETA 20 zeros.
Actually, matter of
You
fact,
copy, Lancer, 20 Sierra.
Are you still in that blue garage or no?
In front of HQ building right now, just go.
I got right.
On your left.
Lancer has contact, dark inside of this.
Good copy, Lancer, clear on your darts. We are way to the south.
Yep, got one. Going in, right. Understood.
You wanna flash it?
Yeah, to be advised, Bravo's pushing a HQ compound over.
Lancer's off to the north.
He's got a weapon on his back.
Good copy, Lancer. All stations 3-1, be advised, Lancer's completed. Cass is pushing back out to the north.
HVT found, securing at this time.
Barrage coming to you now. Alpha Bravo, be advised, Lancer has completed his gun run, his RTB. Roger, Dagger, take a mic, over.
Dagger,
Dagger
what's
out.
the pilot's... Does the pilot like more shit to do, or is he
Actually, we're not gonna hijack a squad training. If there's anything that comes up, we're happy to do stuff, but you know, we don't want to get in the way.
Yeah, the reason I was asking was,
you got cable ties
because we don't need to have it involved right here in the town. I was gonna have shit outside of town. I can just spawn for him to go kill him. If it helps, if it doesn't matter.
No, he's happy to sit on airbase and wait for extract.
Okay.
Lancer, go ahead.
Standing by for additional tasking or orders over.
Lancer, go ahead and RTB uniform change back to Phoenix. We are probably getting close to extract. Be advised, HVT has been located on the ground.
Dagger, Lancer at 7-0, copy all HVT located. Lancer is RTB at this time. We'll switch over to extract over.
Security say so. Real quick, I'm gonna get you pain management.
Lancer, that's a good copy on all. Be advised, extract is probably going to be on the south side of town, but I will call you back when we're ready for extract.
Contact to the east at warehouse.
Lancer copies all.
Understood. I think we're moving towards you now. You're in the white warehouse, right?
Oh, I hear him off to the right. He's up to the right.
Yeah. There's no opening. We're gonna have to hop the window again.
Fine, we push to the back and right of the HQ
Oh, that's
building.
friendly. That's friendly.
Bunch of shit, right?
Alpha Bravo, how's our progress going right now?
Actually, I'm jumping up to the roof.
Trying to figure out what Alpha is. You guys near the warehouse? The white warehouse?
We're off to the southwest on the far side of the white
Yeah,
warehouse.
understood. We have eyes on.
That thing is
You
clear.
guys have gone for a little climb.
They said it's clear.
Confirm.
I still hear someone fucking speaking Suka.
We'll find out.
Door.
Shots down the street.
Be advised, they didn't like me climbing.
Yeah, now they're shooting me too, because I told you.
That was dumb.
Hi. This was kind of bad.
I have a magnet in my head.
I'll see where he is.
I'm gonna see if I can eyes on. He's down. Are you good?
I'm good.
Possible
Copy.
marksman fire coming from the west.
Friendly.
I just had a round hit below us.
Yeah.
Don't know from where though.
Bravo, you still holding position there?
Which is directly next to the ASR now.
That's my NVG sent all the way fucking down.
Alpha, what's your location right now, over?
Oh, I can see without them.
They're
Oh,
at
it's
the
a fucking miracle.
outside that white barn. Near that blue house Bravo was in.
Yep.
Roger. Alright, looks like Bravo, you're on the far southeast side.
Thanks, real quick.
I'm good down.
Yeah.
Cross.
That sounds far. I don't.
It seemed like a good idea when everything was pretty quiet.
Shoot her down. That fucking canopy by that two-story house there, he's underneath it.
Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, I'm off the roof. I'm just coming downstairs now.
I thought the northwest side was already cleared out.
Yeah,
They're moving around this.
Yeah, I mean, like this, they went northwest to southeast. I want you to just control the northwestern side.
Alright.
So, yeah, Alpha, you take north, Bravo, you
Copy.
take south.
Changing.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want us missing any buildings
With
just
you.
in case. Over.
Be advised, Bravo's moving north at this time.
Roger, Alpha's already moving north, so you might want to move south.
Maybe. GP fire, get down. Oh, it was GP fire.
Bravo's 3-2. Bravo, this is 3-2.
Sad traffic.
Quick reminder, when you clear out the compound, make sure you clear out every single building and nick and cranny as well. Over.
Understood. Took some shots over here, so we had to fucking hold last and get over here and clear the building. We'll come back.
Good copy, it's already been cleared, but just a reminder, 3-2 out.
Understood.
Contact west.
What the fuck is that?
Take one note off and shit goes and others. Well, can't have nice things.
Bravo, what's shooting at on the road?
1-4 Blackhawk.
We're on it.
1-4 Blackhawk, go ahead.
Copy, we are
Okay, done taking notes. Let's go.
And standing by for
No, that's friendly, friendlies.
Say again, current location 1-4.
We're not, hey, Alpha, Bravo's not shooting at you.
Current location is Greenwood. We are standing by for call.
No, Alpha has contacts.
Good copy. Be advised we are back in contact at this time, so I'll call you back.
Right wall to the east.
Get up on that two-story.
1-4 copies all. 1-3.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good luck.
Yep, on the left side.
I just ducked back down to not be dead.
Alright, dropped him.
Yeah, I don't see his
Bravo, you still on contact to west?
Coming still.
So we
That's
were
still
here.
infantry coming down the road.
Alpha, say again, last traffic over.
I'm in the
Alpha,
Hunter Hour
still
real
on
quick.
contact to west.
Across the street, over.
Yes, sporadic contacts west and south.
Copy, use the buildings as your cover. Just keep on following our route, over.
Copy.
Saber comms check.
Don't see much. That's where we were. So we're in. I see. I just went to fucking point. So we were in there. We're gonna be.
You good to move?
This shit.
Oh, disregard, you good.
Team pushing east, gentlemen.
I will be in a second. There's really nothing moving out here.
Okay, yeah, do your Hunter thing.
Yeah, it's a PK gunner.
Trying to find that shooter, but I can't see him from the camera.
Copy. Alright, I'm gonna be up to that building, your front left. You get down there.
I'm with you.
Alright.
Be advised, fucking Bravo just killed an entire squad on this road here.
Roger, must have been
What direction, sir?
maybe the elements coming in towards the town, over.
To you to the east, to the ASR leading out of town.
Hey Lee,
Yeah.
bit fuckers pouring out of these buildings over here on the right.
3-2, this is Aaron, 3-1 over.
Copy.
Send traffic.
We're gonna have to hop the fence.
Enter Rock in the rig. You be pushing east of the town, or are you holding position?
I can cover you
Over.
guys. Vice versa.
We're pushing all the way east towards break.
I'm going.
Why are we still clearing all buildings? Checking window. Empty. Okay. On the fucking road again. They keep coming down the road, man.
Aries, this is 3-2. Be advised. Just mark the red line as LOA. That's where we're gonna stop at, over.
Left.
Crossing. 100 meters out.
Good so far.
3-2, this is Aries. We do not have eyes on that red mark. Disregard.
Oh shit!
Exo, you good?
I can't move right now.
Stay low. I'll see if I can.
Yeah, but that fucker shooting at us isn't.
Bravo,
Alright, good.
Alpha's contacts north side 050.
Yep, friendly's walking in a line, so I'm gonna.
Sorry.
see you.
There you go.
Alright, I'm pushing inside this building, then I need to repack.
Yeah, Roger.
Bravo's 3-2.
Lion, you good?
Send traffic.
Disregard.
I see it.
Alpha is 3-2.
I'll tell you, but you got some.
Send for help.
Some ammo left? I got two.
Just remember, if you clear out that side, you're assisting 3-3-3-1. Just need you to tag buildings so I can let 3-3.
You doing alright on mags?
We clear those buildings over.
I'll be able to tell you better after I get in repacking because it's taking a while.
Right,
So
I understand why you're on that side because there's very little buildings here, but just let me know.
I've got a couple up my sleeve, but I just heard Bravo was looking for some, so.
Pushing those contacts.
Roger, I'll set it up on the radio. I'll let 3-3-3-1 know. Just try to use cover to your best. Over.
Good, right. There's, I'm gonna check the front room first. Open the door. Good, right.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, we're taking fire from the other side, which means the elements haven't caught up with us. We're too far up, so go hold your position. Over.
Understood.
Alpha's hold position. We're clearing this house we took contact from.
yeah, I still got 5 mags. I'm good.
I copy.
Alright, I'm pushing over here to the north to rejoin these guys.
Yeah, with you.
Fucking dude, come on, man. I just want a nice fucking window.
Jump in a wall.
I see him. Don't cross my line. Hey, that shooter's
Open door. Open.
You good, Line?
Looking at it. Nah, he's behind 3 for me. Behind 3 for me.
He was right over here.
Hey, whoever's across.
Bravo, contact 300.
Where are you, man?
Fuck, I had a line on him.
Sergeant Stewart, I lost you.
Push the contact. I got
Alpha, I recommend you push to more covering.
He's down.
Disregard, he's dead.
Line, you hear something?
Bravo, remember that. That's contact 0300.
You're gonna have to tell people that.
coming up.
Alpha's holding and clearing his building.
Say that again.
Hold traffic. Alpha Bravo, remember, we are holding and waiting for the elements to catch up, which means you gotta keep engaging targets across the street if they present themselves. Over.
Bravo's holding.
Upstairs.
You wanna take this window again?
I'm with it.
I see him crawling. Fuck is dead.
Shoot it down.
Yeah, Nips is
Now-
Bravo. I don't know where you're at.
Alpha, this is 3-2. Over.
Send for Alpha.
I'm no brand apology.
Do not move any more further north. I want you to keep yourselves where you're at right now, Brady. There's a method to the madness. And right now, we're staying in our sector. If we take fire from the other side, you're going to engage it where you are at. Over. Also,
Ears on, Vic.
ears on a... Yep, a
North.
gun truck.
Gun truck.
Movement also reported north. 175 meters.
Movement north, 200 meters.
That Vic was moving east to west on the north side of town.
Alright, they've caught up. Resume movement east. 3-2 limit. Yeah, 3-2 over.
Keep moving east.
Copy, move it.
Say again,
Moving.
The elements have caught up. Resume movement east.
off cops.
That was good.
I have 2 hunter hours left.
Bravo, still a guy up on your side of the road, the east.
How many did you bring?
Understood.
I only brought 5 today because I didn't think I'd need many of
Here's
them.
that Vic, he's
I
off,
was
he's
wrong.
off to the fucking north.
For an operation, I roll out with 15.
Alpha Bravo, JT, stick
Vic
ready
on the
so
road,
the gun truck's coming up.
Vic coming east.
Vic on the road, east.
What's up, Master?
Understood, is it a gun truck?
It's not worth it, yeah, it's
Alright,
around the corner.
Roger, Alpha, if you have eyes, Bravo, use the 84 Bravo, don't be nice to Alright, be advised, that was...
I worked that out the hard way.
Did not know I had that selected. Disregard Bravo on that.
Also, holy rate of fire, Batman.
That was quite the fucking killbacks there.
Yeah.
Alright, nice job, Alpha Bravo, but continue moving, Bravo. Get out that building, pushing towards those contacts over.
Copy. On you.
Alpha's 3-2.
I'm in close contact, I got 2 men down.
Yeah, Raj, just about to inform me about that.
Keep moving east again.
Pushing to the road.
Copy.
I'm gonna hop it. Good. Line low. Yeah, back entrance to this thing. I don't want to be here actually. Alright.
On you.
Going in.
Did you hear a 2IC step up for Alpha?
Negative.
Okay, cool.
Bravo's 3-2.
Oh.
Just making sure I'm not insane.
Bravo's 3-2.
There's no windows in this house.
Got lift down.
Send traffic.
We're taking fire to the northeast, bearing 060 from my position. Over.
Understood.
Oh shit! Lots of dudes around the corner.
I'm up.
Copy, coming to you.
Yeah.
Another guy in the house.
I got a troop transport truck on our dead front. Looks like they just piled out of it.
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna bring him up. Have I got permission to bring him up?
Let's go.
There was
Lee.
Yeah.
There was a guy hiding behind the hedge on the right
go for it.
side.
Lion!
Table, where you at?
Lion, put the...
Two-story White House.
Lion, put the saw on this corner and look that way. A fucking troop truck just unloaded down here.
Yeah, a little bit. Where are you guys?
On the road. Yep. Let's push down it, yeah, push down.
I'm on you. Over there. Or I'm gonna try to get CSU.
Take that front corner.
Passing.
I think you're saying there's another one?
Mazio,
There's
got
a
a
shitload
went in
of
and
bad
cleared it
guys
out.
over here to the left.
Bandage up.
Laid out.
Just getting my.
Trying to get.
Yeah, just check over this saw guy's shoulders.
Copy. Mazio, just get my leg and then we'll be good.
Yeah, I'm getting it again. Are you good?
They all must have gone the other fucking way out of the truck after we dropped the first few.
Dagger's 3-1. Correction, Dagger's 3-2.
3-2, go ahead on 3-1.
You still got meds?
Hey, firm. Bring him back here, I'll patch him up.
Hole in my that works.
Yeah, by yourself.
Alright, problem cleared. You can self-cover me now.
5 advise, I'm going to be dropping CLS on this guy.
Yeah, A-Firm over here with Nibs. He's by himself otherwise.
Copy. 3-2 actuals on my pos here as well, with possibly Nibs' battle buddy.
Yeah, A-Firm. Probably.
Pushing Morphine.
Alpha, this is 3-2.
Pushing Effie. Wow, Epi. Oh, it's a hard line. There you go, buddy.
Remember, someone is missing a battle buddy. Who is it?
Say again?
You doing double duty tonight?
It's me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you heard my radio. He's coming around now.
Copy.
Alright. Alright, 5, good to move.
Alright, let's follow these guys.
Alright.
That guy didn't die with the reason. Got a nade?
Flashbang in.
Still hear Vic's noises. Is that Vic taken care of, or is it still off to the north?
Vic's dead. No longer have people. Well, the Vic's still alive, but there's no one operating it right now.
It's all over here with
I can't shoot
Orlando.
Yeah, I'm just behind you.
Got one. One more far right.
Brawl, it's just 3-2. Let me know you're done with engagement. I gotta send traffic to you over.
Understood.
So we're here.
Alright, friendly's front. I'm pushing up here on the road.
Hey, a lot of traces around that corner.
Yeah, wait to see if they move.
I'm gonna get behind this little rock wall on my side of the road here.
He's up high, that 2-story rusty warehouse.
I'm gonna flank him left side, can't peek this right now.
Bravo, let Alpha know where it's at.
Stand by.
Advise letting Alpha know where it's at, because you're getting fixed right now.
045, shooting from the fucking top story.
He's down.
Roger, Alpha, you see that red
Did you really go out
warehouse
and
over?
fucking open?
Nah.
Eyes on.
You just slap your hand.
Shooter down, one more.
See, I'm on a rock wall. Sick.
Yeah. But that corner's being locked down.
I copy last traffic, Alpha.
Already engaged, contact in that barn. At least one is
Oh
down.
shit.
One might still be up.
I'm paying for it.
Roger.
Yeah, it's just you roll to your left.
Yeah.
Bravo, you pushing on that barn?
Alright, I'm pushing inside the barn.
Copy.
This wooden barn has not been cleared.
1-4 Dagger sounds there.
Dagger 1-4.
Contact near that truck still, far side of that truck.
1-4, be advised. We are within a couple hundred meters now of our LOA break. Still in heavy contact at this time, but we are progressing slowly towards our end line here. Shit.
Go hell.
1-4 copies all Dagger. We'll be standing by in Greatwood until I receive further.
I cannot get a fix on him. I'm pulling back. Good copy on old Phoenix.
Hey, Bravo 3-2. Lion, flank from this side. Where are you at? Where do Lion go?
Where the... That's confusing.
Bravo, are you okay?
With you.
We're doing alright for now, hold on.
Also, I gotta say, I don't like fucking daggering with a squad net. Squad nets are substantially busier than fucking company is.
It was on the catwalk over there.
Alpha 3-2.
This definitely takes some listening to.
Alright, I'm going to let 3133 know that we're clearing out the bullets in their section. I want you to, when you're done, start pushing
Put another
south
hunter up.
towards this red warehouse over.
Copy. Alpha copies.
Bravo, hold here, wait till Alpha gets consolidated on this position.
Yeah, A-firm, I got 100.
Standing by.
Once we're all set, we're going to push east towards the LOA marker, SAP security east to southeast over.
Where are we going? We're heading east. That's our bridge.
Advisedly, I'm down to 2.5 mags.
Then I'm eating for ammo right now.
3-2, this is Dagger on 3-1.
Give me A support, Alpha Bravo. Send traffic, Dagger.
3-2, be advised, I just overheard some of your guys from Bravo running out of 5.56. I have a few spare mags if they need it.
5.56, 200 round pouches. Red
Stand by,
on...
Bravo. I'm going over traffic right now, another net. Roger, Dagger, how much you got?
Probably 4 spare mags.
Roger's, taking mine. Yeah, resume A support from the beginning, Bravo.
Picking up where I left off, we are red
No,
on...
beginning, back to beginning, side here to beginning.
Bravo's entry spot is as follows.
Let me know when
red
you're ready to move.
On 5.56, 30 round magazines, green on 5.56, 200 round magazines.
Yeah, I'll be 30 seconds.
Red on equipment, green on AT, green on medical.
Copy, you're red on flash rays, I'm assuming?
Excellent, and 8s.
Roger, green on boxes, right? Or was it red on boxes?
So, you say you're ready?
Alpha,
Yeah, I'm moving.
A support. Yellow on 5.56. Green on AR. Green on 40
You can't be my bullet shield if
Green
I'm
on
in front of
AT.
you.
Yellow on medical.
Negative second last.
Yellow on, or black on
Disregard.
flashbangs.
No, I can think it was Topher grade.
Sell a copy,
I was
Alpha,
being a shit.
goodbye. Dagger to
Oh,
the
Bravo. Alpha.
3-2, go ahead on 3-1.
We're taking contact
Copy,
with
come.
Long
Can you get a 4-year max to lead for me, please?
They
To
what?
your
Dagger,
northwest
this
Bravo.
is 32. Can you give some of your max to myself and I'll give it to personnel over.
Friendly source.
Good copy, I'll hold here.
I didn't hear shit. They didn't say anything.
Alpha, this is 3-2 over.
Go for Alpha.
Interrogator, how many magazines you got to look out for?
Wait one.
Is that me bleeding or is that you bleeding? That's me.
There you go. You got 3 fulls and a partial.
Copy. Alright, thank you.
Alright, Alpha, I guess you'll
55.
fly later on. Go to resume movement towards the LOA marker.
Copy. Yeah, I'm having these guys act as if I'm not here. Just letting them do the thing.
Copy.
Alright.
Copy, we're doing movement, waiting to clear this building, waiting to smoke to clear.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking pie it, alright?
I'm gonna look thoughtfully at this wall and pretend it's Hunter Hill. So we're in here, and it's
Alright, Bravo, I see a rock wall up ahead. Let's go ahead and take that.
fuckers camera.
Advised, there's still guys in that long bond you next to.
Yeah, we're trying to get in here, we got that man down on my paws.
I got eyes on those shooters we can hear, but they're well out of our AO.
Copy.
That's clear.
You okay?
Alpha, be advised, Bravo is on your right side.
Yeah, I'm good.
Line, just across the field.
I'm covering you, Stuart. Make sure next time you get.
I can't see me right now. Hey, right. Right here.
And I'm gonna work on Margie.
Fucking burnout. He's need medical attention, sir.
Yeah, I got
Browns
him.
3-2.
Send traffic.
Take the other break. Take it forward, North 1 for Alpha. They're currently in security establishment on their down guy.
Copy.
Hey,
I'll work on his right arm.
this time. One is to hold.
I need you nibs, get security over here.
Then right arm.
Copy.
Copy, getting his head. Push CP up.
Copy. Get security up, guys. Watch out for Bravos on the other side of bar.
Pushing morphine.
Are we taking fire from him?
He's up.
At the truck near the barn.
Welcome back, Margie.
Push, let's go.
They're still maneuvering from the other side of the town towards us, I think. I can't tell.
Copy, I see you're on the break. The tree line. Roger, stand by there.
Be advised, I see what seems to be a barrel being parachuted down. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's Huntai around.
Oh, that's so big.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen it closer.
Yeah, move.
I'm high.
My
I'm gonna go over here.
my list is getting long.
I'm surprised they make enough trees.
Go for Agent 3-1 over.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like our site's clear. You go ahead and light it down on the other side.
Did someone put a Hunter R out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Copy.
Gotta do something.
To the rock wall.
Yep.
Preview second left.
A firm. Go ahead and clear it up, Aries.
Peek around the left side of this corner.
So copy, clearing it up.
Call index now. Alright, index, fell on green smoke.
So, Stewart.
SLT.
3-2, Dagger on 3-1 over.
Later, I say, Sergeant Stewart,
Send
what
it.
we're talking about. What I'm saying on that.
Confirming no extract, we're just going to condition for and rally up.
Is Dagger, you still have a bird up there?
Remember what happened?
Yes, sir.
I have a bird at Greywood, but if you've already called it, so I can let him know.
So when I bring it up later, that's the one I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not going to call you guys out.
No, if he still needs to ask, we still get an extract if need
Copy
be.
that. Index,
Nah, we're running pretty tight on time. We'll call it.
Roger, Dagger.
Alright, let's go.
These guys were already conditioning for and stuff, so there was no point trying to confuse them, I don't think, just for the sake of one more flight.
Yeah.
Copy.
Alright,
Good
let's
to go.
push it over there.
Phoenix, Dagger, sends
Alpha's on green smoke.
Roger, to your southwest.
Phoenix Dagger, Phoenix 1-4 send it.
Oh, they're coming to us now.
Phoenix, be advised, Index was called here, and it was kind of too late to kind of change that plan to an extract, so sorry to jerk you around like that, but we're actually not going to have a extract flight here.
Copy all. Phoenix 1-4 will spool down.
Good, copy, 1-4.
There's here yet?
Aries, this is Dagger on 3-1 over.
Go for Aries, over.
Aries, go ahead, TP yourself and Phoenix 1-4 over here once you guys are ready to attend debrief. Over.
Will do.
Dagger out.
Thank you, Dagger.
No problem.
Dagger's Aries, over.
Go ahead, Aries.
Can you let Phoenix know to get out of the bird?
Alright, stop.
Get a free morphine stick.
Phoenix 1-4, this is Dagger on 7-0. Be advised if you want a TP for debrief, you'll need to get out of the bird, or you can DC up to you.
Oh, sure.
I'll get you guys ACL standby.
Copy.
Oh dear.
You're all healed.
Thank you, Chief.
Alright, McCoy made me a present. Let's open that real quick. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, I'm going to share that, McCoy, because that's actually pretty funny.
Right now. Okay. Overall, we found the HVT, and we tried our best to basically complete along the lines of the whole training plan.
Oh, that's great.
Here's some things, though, I've seen that needs to be correct, or fixed on a little bit later on, right? So I know that, so what I was trying to do, I should say, in that stance, is, like I said before, as if we're rolling with a whole platoon, okay? Which means at times, you guys will be clearing out other sides of the of other squads, okay? Which is completely fine with me. You take it fire from there, you gotta clear it out, okay? But that's the point where you gotta let me know that you're across the other side of the street, right? Now, second to that as well, the only reason why we held, or stopped, I should say, the other section when we were told, well, when I simulated as if we were ahead of the platoon, at some times we'll be sending another fire team across the street and assist other squads, okay? The reason why I didn't do that now is because if you guys decide to go over there as a team, across the other side, you're going to get engaged by a buttload of contacts, okay? Each building has somewhat enough squads over there so that there will be at least enough engagement. So that's the reason why you guys were holding, both teams were holding that one certain area. But you know, sometimes we normally won't be doing that, okay? So make sure we clear up that confusion. Now, so let me go now with the list. First off, at the beginning engagement, we were separated. I'm talking about, we were at grid ref 075737. Can we all remember that section where we were crossing through that road after we left the train tracks? And within the first engagement, one team was climbing, well, not climbing, but fall along the train tracks. The other team was on the other side of the street. You guys notice from that point, we got separated about 150 meters.
I didn't hear the grid.
Make sure I'm correct my math here. Yeah, 150 meters were separated. Now, granted, though, we'll have like another squad with us, so usually the squad want to be spaced out from there, so I won't be expecting that to happen anyways. But that's where we gotta be mindful of how spread out we are from our other element. If we realize that we're about to push towards a certain area, that's gonna separate us completely separated or whatever else. That's where you guys gotta communicate with each other and say, hey, I think I should move back towards you, or hey, I think I should move towards you. Okay, even if it means the whole squad has to push to northwestern side, even though that's not our sector, then we gotta do it. Even if it means we all gotta wait here and wait for the other fire team to move towards our position, then we gotta do it, okay? There's a reason why I didn't correct it there, because, like I said, I'm working on myself, not micromanaging, okay? From that point, though, that's where you guys gotta notice, okay, I'm spaced out, and if I get engaged, that fire team is on the other side of the street or other side of the road or wherever else they are at, they can't come save me because they're currently in engagement as well. You guys understand what I'm starting to say there? Okay. Now, number two, I've seen at times people were without their battle buddy. Now, I'm not talking about Bravo, because of course Bravo had 3 people, one person was covering as best as they can. That's just why at times I would grab one of their guys and just come with me. But I see people separate without their battle buddies. You gotta make sure you're looking at the person who's with you and following them at all times. If you can't find them, go on the radio, hey, I can't find you, where you're at, so that you can stop moving and you guys can meet up with each other. All right, there should be no one in the world should you be still looking for him and not even asking where he is at. Okay. Do you understand me on that?
Sergeant Smith,
Now,
quick comment on that if I can. Sorry to interrupt. Yes. I hear this a lot and it grinds my gears. So the question is, if you have a fire team of 3 people, which of those people is without a battle buddy?
None of them.
Hey, Gold Star. If you are a 3-person fire team, all 3 of you are battle buddies of each other. Being a 3-person team is not an excuse for being without a battle buddy. I was a section lead in Havoc 4 for months, and we run 3-man teams. You just get over it and stick together. It irritates the living shit out of me every time I hear it. So, just wanted to address that real quick. Thank you, Sergeant Smith.
Thank you. Next number. Or where was I at? Oh yeah, okay. So next thing, at times teams would get cluttered through one certain area of the town, or I should say of the town, but certain buildings, to the point where we had teams almost clearing out the same amount of buildings or buildings right next to each other. That's the point where I really harp on, and which is why, for some reason, why I clog up the net, to keep saying, somebody needs to say, I'm staying on this side of the area of this certain section, and someone else say, I'm staying in this certain area of this section. And then you gotta be mindful of where you're at, so that way buildings don't get missed, number one, and number two, you guys aren't cluttering up on the one certain area of the town, or area of the area. Because that happened a lot, to the point where I had to hold you guys and send a buddy team, or a fire team, I should say, to clear out the rest of the buildings because of that. You guys gotta communicate and say who's taking which side, and then stick to that side the whole time. Now, at times, it might be switched around, which is completely fine with me, but you guys gotta make sure you communicate about that and say that you're doing it. You ever say on that? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, and I heard flashbangs were black, which means you guys were throwing your flashbangs and using them. So Pat yourself on the back. Good job on that.
They were throwing them at the fucking floor though, instead of in the
And then
building.
you guys took out the guys in the gun truck, so excellent job on that as well. Okay. Now I don't have any. Well, the time we ride when I said across through the road, the time it took for you guys to move was, I would say, normal time. I would say not usually fast, but you guys normally do, but it did took you guys enough time to move, and plus, of course, Lancer finally got here, so we had to hold you guys real quick to pop green smoke and wait for him to complete his gun run. But you guys did move at a reasonable time. Just that normally you guys don't normally move faster than that, but there was some stuff I added to that. All right.
I'm really not sure what his point was just now, to be honest.
When you guys got people down, that's the point where security has to be established, and or where you're taking fire from, that makes sure that certain area is cleared. So bottom buddy stays the guy that's down, and the other buddy team, they're pushing towards that building, clearing it out. No one should be dragging a person behind cover. No one should be doing that or not. The only reason why I dragged those two guys who were down is because I was being covered. Dragged them to the building, in that barn back over there. Probably should teleport you guys over there I was talking about. But let me just use it as a hypothetical thing. So, guys are down next to a certain building, right? Two guys down the buddy team, okay? Generally, me and Mike would move over there. You guys would get security on us. Then we drag them to the building, right? But I was by myself, which is the reason why I was saying somebody needs to hurry up and clear out that building, move to my position, get security on me so I can start bandaging. Because those guys are bleeding. And if no one was able to get to them enough time, they wouldn't KIA. So please, understand me on this. As soon as you guys take fire from somewhere, guys down, you immediately push that position, clear it out, move back to casualty, get security established, and get them back up. Does everyone understand me on that?
Well,
okay.
The dude's battle buddy should stay with him.
Me when I have to keep yelling something out for direct communication stuff on the radio because people aren't listening. Okay, all right. That's the last thing there, so make sure you get security established on those wounded men. XO?
Hey, Firm Sergeant Smith, for this time in particular, I'm going to go ahead and let Lieutenant Margiata go first, and then I'll go after he does any points that he doesn't hit that I have.
Roger. LT?
Yep. Thank you, LT. Thank you, Sergeant. All right. Quick question for everybody that's kneeling. You're in comms, and you're trying to establish communication with somebody. What do you do, or give me a pro word to respond with instead of just plain silence?
Send traffic over.
Copy? What? I don't understand the question.
Well, the LT is saying,
Hold on, I got it, Sergeant.
Okay.
So, all right. To help you out here, Sergeant Lyon. If I was calling you on comms and I got nothing but static from you, what's a pro word you should use instead of just static?
Over?
Wait ones, LT?
Yep, wait over, wait out, something.
Oh, I was confused by the perspective.
Yeah,
LT.
yeah, just use one of those instead of giving the silent treatment to the other person. I was listening on SquadNet, and there were multiple times each other, fire team leaders were calling each other, making sure you were all right, or each other were all right, positions, all that stuff, and there was a lot of times where it was just dead silence, and that team lead had to constantly keep calling, so-and-so, you're there, you're there, you're there, you're there, where a simple wait over, wait out would suffice. So, remember the pro words, gentlemen. Because you're taking that person's attention off of his job now. Now, all of a sudden, his sister team is, leadership's not responding. Just like everything else, your battle buddy is not responding. Shit goes through your head. Fuck, where are they? Are they down? Did I lose them? Being captured? What the fuck's going on?
That question
Now
wasn't the clearest, I don't think.
Whirling with all this going on in your brain, and you're not focusing on the job in hand. So just a simple wait over, wait out. Do the trick. But the communication that was going on was pretty decent. It's definitely going to need to be that and a touch higher come Saturday. We got a ton of buildings. You're going to be working with your sister squads. You're going to be pushing on weird angles. You're not going to have roads to follow. You are going to have RPs on, distinguishable parts of the town. So you kind of get off course, you can recenter yourself once you reach those RPs. Preaching and clearing, just make sure you got your buddy with you, Hyatt. Go in, be effective.
Hang on, is what pick for real? I'm confused.
Saturday.
The one that I shared from McCoy?
That was the issue why.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't have heard because you were in game. McCoy sent that to me earlier.
Yeah, fire teams or buddies clearing at the same buildings as another.
We don't. Well, I'm not going to say we.
It's got to be due to.
Most of us don't say today like that.
Make sure you're marking effectively.
It definitely is part of the. Some of the nuance
watch
of
sectors.
Australian
we
pronunciation.
Did that pretty well tonight. We were aware of the enemy trying to flank us and come up on our rear, so good catch on that. Besides that, I really don't have anything else.
Well, too bad. I thought it was hilarious. So
particular for communication, keep that up between team leads and fire team leaders. That's
seen nothing from nowhere. Perfect. Welcome to aviation.
In a buddy team situation, you can
definitely
elaborate a little bit more on what you're going to do. Obviously, as go up with comms, you got to be short point. So just keep that in mind. Does that? Good job, gentlemen. And if we can't get this, do the same thing on Saturday. Oh, I got Sergeant. Thank you.
Big LT. XO.
Thanks, Sergeant Smith. All right, so just so you guys are aware, your platoon sergeant was watching my helmet cam footage while we were pushed into this town. He explicitly wanted me to tell you guys, just short ways into pushing the town, that, as he put it, he was livid. Reason being was, at first, thing that happened is a fire team took fire from inside a building that was off to their side. They knew approximately where it came from, and that half of the fire team continued to push to go clear a different building.
Yelling, pretty much.
And waited for the other half of the fire team to get caught up and get over there and deal with it. So I yelled this later on at a different point too, but remember folks, if you take contact, push the fucking contact. Get that shit dealt with. Do not wait for somebody else to deal with it unless they have it, unless obviously your base of fire. But when you're in a mountain environment like that, if you got a spot where you're taking contact from, go get that shit. Kill that motherfucker that's shooting at you so that he is dead. Do not let that keep going by. Shortly thereafter, the next thing that had him, your platoon sergeant, pretty wound up as well, was when you push up on a building, there's a guy in there, like Sergeant Smith said, you guys ran black on flashbangs. That's fucking awesome. As you guys probably heard by 1,000 times from me by now, that's one of my biggest pet peeves is when there's an enemy inside a doorway and yet people just run in there and get into a face-to-face gunfight and they run straight through the fatal funnel. That said, when you go to do that, it shouldn't take 30 seconds to get that flashbang out. You get up there, there's an asshole in there. All right, get the flashbang out. Boom, throw it, get it in there, get that shit cleared out. Don't take so quite long on it. All right. After that, though, there wasn't anything else that really got him going, so you guys are good on that. One last thing.
I would say there was nothing that got you going, McCoy.
Almost right
I'm sure something else got you going.
That Sergeant Stewart's team was clearing out. So they took fire. Lieutenant Margiotta was actually the one who started pieing the corner, and he got. Did I just say Sergeant Margiotta? I apologize. Lieutenant Margiotta was the first one that was pieing it. He got dropped. Okay, that shit happens. So a frag was thrown. Fine. It would have been better to throw a flash because Lieutenant Margiotta was right near that doorway. So therefore, make sure you don't accidentally pepper him with shrapnel when he's standing by it or laying down there on the ground next to it. Point being, though, is the next guy went in to go clear it. It was a solid 5 seconds, and at least half a magazine worth of ammunition was fired inside that before the next guy got in there behind him. So I don't know who was number 2, number 3. Don't know, don't care. But remember, guys, when you go in and you're stacking that shit and you're getting ready to push in there, it is a fucking race to get everybody in that doorway. It should be just bam, bam, bam. Guys are right on each other's ass going in there. So it shouldn't be one guy goes in, gets the gunfight clear out, where everybody else is figuring out what they're doing. You got to be on top of that. But other than that, I had some other things, but I'm not going to go into it all right now. But again, happy with the use of hand munitions tonight. From what I saw, from my perspective, that was being done a lot. So that's good to see. So that's all I got this time, Sergeant Smith.
Thank you, Tinto. And that did bring me on one thing as well, guys. When you know there's an enemy in there, first time I like to say this a lot, there's no need to pie it anymore. You know there's an enemy in there, you toss a frag or flashbang in there, you're pushing that room.
Exo demoting Margie. Well, he's one of the few people who can, so I mean, why not?
Frag in there or flashbang in there. If there's no one in there, then we just push in there without wasting any of our equipment. All right. So if you know there's an enemy in there, you just toss a frag, flashbang in there, no need to pie. Also, if you pie the window or actually look through the window and you saw no one in there, that's also another way of pieing. They'll need to pie the room again if you didn't see no one through that window. Unless the window only shows you a corner of the room and not the whole room, then yeah. John Hardman?
Oh shit.
Anything?
The only thing I'm going to specifically touch on, thank you Sergeant Smith, that either of the officers hasn't already covered. The first one is rates of fire. I'm not sure precisely when this was, but it was sometime soon. It sounded like someone's trigger got stuck permanently on for the best part of a minute. Just remember to work with the rest of your element and use your ammo accordingly. The only other thing I'm going to raise, just because I'm a bit of a stickler for comms discipline as well, is just remember radio brevity. Remember the levels of traffic and what's important in any given moment given the disposition of the squad. If you've got one team that is decisively engaged and they're trying to get assistance routed in their general direction, make sure that whatever traffic is being set on SquadNet is pertinent to that particular outcome. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of long ways of saying it, but cut to the chase. Use the 3Ds, coordinate between team leaders, and get it done. I heard a couple of times tonight someone was writing their own version of a fucking novel on SquadNet, and that's a really good way to get some guys killed by delaying the reaction from the rest of the squad. That was all I had for right now. I know that it came up at one point as well as to someone saw a Hunt IR for the first time. Yeah, they're fucking massive. When debrief is done, I'll fire one out in the distance so you guys can see what they actually look like, given we're going to be using them a lot more, at least in the foreseeable future. That was all I had. Thank you, Sergeant Smith. And thank you, XO, for running with me tonight. It was a good time.
Thank you, Sergeant Hardman, and thanks for stealing my battle buddy, which was the XO. Alright, the next thing... Alpha?
One of the ARs. Yeah, it sounded like it was both ARs in the same fucking building, just going full ham.
We did run dry on throwables pretty early on. I guess we should have picked up some more or swapped out the hand grenades for more flashbangs. That was an oversight, I guess. Other than that, I have nothing else.
Marsh, thank you, Alpha Bravo.
Thank you, Son. Thank you for feelings as well. On Bravo's side, the comment that we were not sticking together as a three-man fire team, I think at no point in time did we ever separate, and even if we did separate, we were constantly on comms to each other, and at no point in time did I feel like I lost track of anybody, so I'm not quite sure if that was applicable to us. But anyway, I'll work on that in the future. Otherwise,
I think it was something in general.
I have nothing
he was
else.
just saying that people do that, but no, he wasn't saying that that you're separation. Well,
Oh,
not
okay,
separation,
okay.
separated. What was the next one? Oh yeah, Ares. Ares, anything?
I believe Chief had something. Sorry.
Just one thing from me, something I spotted as you guys were going through buildings. There was a number of buildings that you guys went into and cleared, but didn't completely clear and left guys in corners. down here is a good one where you guys even mark the building after you'd left it. That happened 2 or 3 times tonight, so just watch the corners as you go in.
Thank you, Chief. And I believe somebody already heard me talk about that, doing that. Especially compounds, not only buildings, but compounds, guys. When you clear out compounds, even if you push a certain area where the contacts are at, there's always going to be buildings that have been cleared out. You need to make sure you clear it out. Even if you take fire outside that compound, get somebody to get security on that gateway or that entrance point or entryway, whichever it is, and then continue to clear out the rest of that compound. Because I pushed one warehouse where there was anything left inside of the, we'll call it office room, I guess, inside of warehouse. So we got to make sure that we do that. All right. Thank you, Chief. Anything else in the area?
Spirit of the 249 takes over and you just got to melt the barrel.
Have fun.
Hey, fam.
Alright, that's all I had. Thank you, Sergeant.
And then the pilot. Anything you saw in terms of aerosol in there?
Whatever mistakes were made in the beginning, Sergeant, as far as the initial fast rope, seem to be corrected on the second fast rope. Ropes were clean. Everybody got off in time. Nobody used the tried to rappel out of the helo, which was nice. So looks like you guys smoothed that out. So appreciate it, Sergeant.
Thank you, Mr. Lane. And I also want to point out, guys, as well, if no one noticed that when he cut the ropes were falling down. As soon as he hit the tree fell right on top of me. So you guys need to make sure that you're looking around and make sure those ropes won't fall right on top of you or on a tree that will fall on you. So be mindful of that. All right. With nothing else to be said, gentlemen, you are dismissed. Oh, I forgot one thing also. I need to thank somebody. All 9 of you here, thank you so much for filling in, because just 3 people in the squad training would not be enough. And I want to thank you guys for coming in and filling in for us, because I didn't know I was going to do squad training today with just me, Sergeant Stewart, and Sergeant Lee. With that said, now you guys are dismissed.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Feelings.
So nice to have Deco here on this level.
Yes, too, as well. Mm-hmm. Well, also, Mr. Lane, I looked at where you're engaging, and someone know that you airballed every single thing you're engaging. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, but thank you, Mr. Lane, for staying on this whole time. Private Tabor and Private Nibs.
Oh, why you got to tease, Sarge?
No, I just gotta let everybody else know that you're missing all your shots. Private Tabor and Private Nibs, you there still?
Yes. Yeah, what's up? I'm gonna kill that. There we go. Alright, boys and girls, that's gonna pretty much call it there. I have a little bit more armoring to get done, but it's gonna be a little not streamed, so thanks for hanging out, and Diver, thanks for the ongoing support to the channel. I really appreciate it. McCoy, thank you for that donation, and Elaine for the sub as well. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow for more Dagger stuff. Later.